Welcome to Sunday League Podcast. You know we can talk trash. If you ain't with it, you can fall back. Welcome to Sunday League Podcast, the podcast. Welcome to Sunday League Podcast, the podcast. Welcome to Sunday League Podcast. You know we can talk trash. If you ain't with it, fall back. Welcome to Sunday League Podcast, the podcast. Welcome to Sunday League Podcast, the podcast.
What's crack, you fucking bushlickers, and welcome back to Sunday League, the podcast. It's episode 252 of SLTP. Frankie,
what's up?
Where's Jesse?
Gone.
He gone.
He gone. Nah, he's
that motherfucker. That motherfucker's playing championship baseball right now in SoCal MSBL. OC Moonshots. Who the fuck are they playing?
They're playing. It's windy over there.
Do I think it's windy over there? Nah, bro. OC don't get no wind. But it's Santa Ana ish.
Don't they get the Santa Ana?
It's literally like Santa Ana winds.
Santa Ana adjacent?
It's the neighboring city, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever been to the zoo there? No. They got a zoo. No. They have the science cube. They have the science cube. What is it called? It's not called the science cube.
Discovery thing, no?
Discovery cube. The same shit. It's science, bro.
The science cube.
The science cube. That's what it should be called. You know, I would call it that if I was the owner. It's like, nah, fuck you, science cube. They have their.
I wouldn't be mad at it.
Their bubble festivals coming up. But I'm buzzing a little bit. We've been drinking and chatting after our loss today. In the OSFBL, we lost to Los Mayos. Interesting game for sure. It was windy. Hated it. Fuck the wind. Pulled my quad. Not happy. Yeah, man.
It's definitely one of those games.
Almost went for the hat trick myself.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Not the good one.
Somebody could have been like, SIENTATE! You know? Like they're doing in the WBC. All these motherfuckers are like, SIENTATE!
Have you seen the
and then the catcher goes around the horn, Frank, with their fielder's choice. What are you drinking before? I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. Go.
What are you drinking?
I'm drinking 805 right now. Same. But I got a margarita on deck, kind of.
Samesies. Talk about your margarita, because I'm also drinking the Mr. 805. It's 305. I know.
I think it's like a lazy ass margarita, but pretty much it's like
lazy ass margarita.
That's what I would label it.
Okay.
So I just use a little bit of tahini, and it's a Jumex, right? Okay. And it's like food. It's from concentrate. So this one is guava nectar, but there's like mango, peach, whatever. So what I tend to do sometimes when I'm feeling lazy and I don't want to like do a glass,
make an actual margarita,
or like go out of the way, or the tahini rim and all that stuff. I just like, I'll put some tahini in it. What's that shit called? Chamoy. A little bit of chamoy.
Look, do I have chamoy? I think I have some chamoy.
I didn't know if you had any, so I just asked for tahini. Yeah. But
you should have asked, bro, because I think I do have some.
And then pretty much the tequila of my choice.
Got it. I got my chamoy from Don Peters.
Don
Peters is wild. It's like, why not Don Pedro?
You're right.
It's Don Peters.
Yeah.
What if the dude's just named Don Peters?
What if
like the owner?
His name is just Peters?
His name is just Donald Peters.
Well, maybe.
Yeah, shout out to the carniceria around the corner.
But yeah, and then I just pretty much add tequila, then shake it up, and good to go.
Okay. And it's the Jumex guava nectar from concentrate.
I actually thought I grabbed the fucking mango ones, and then I looked. I was like, "Oh fuck, it's the wrong one."
So that's not actually alcoholic as is.
Nah, it's not. They do have the seltzers.
Okay, so it's your traditional aluminum can, but it's not with the you can't crack it open. It has an actual like twist off lid. So I get the monsters that like when I'm down and out for the count, I get the big monster with the lid. Throw some vodka in that bitch. Whoo. Boski bomb, baby. Yeah. That'd be the Boski Grand Slam if you use the whole one. If you use that big one. The Boski Grand Slam. I'm overdue. Yeah, interesting baseball game today. We lost 9-7.
Not for sure.
It was some Gator baseball. Had some early hiccups in the game.
Not for sure.
Didn't work out in our favor. But that's baseball, man. You know, Miles played the better ball.
Overall, yeah.
Yeah, overall.
And their pitching stuff's pretty good.
Yeah, faced a lot of good arms today. You know,
that lefty was dirty.
Yeah, it had some nice runs.
Saw CJ.
Yeah. I never faced CJ. I never faced CJ before.
I still haven't.
That was my first time.
Or have I? I might have. I haven't.
I popped my CJ cherry. It didn't strike out. I'll take that.
No, yeah, I think. Yeah, I haven't faced him. Anytime it's like come up, either I'm on deck or in the hole and he gets the third out, or I'm hitting ninth in the lineup.
Yeah. CJ had a nice game today. He hit a bomba.
Yeah.
In not into the wind, but like not against the wind either.
His was like,
It was just a nice lofty fly ball.
yeah.
Like, let's be honest. Like Swamp Jr.'s short porch and right.
Yeah, it might be now.
But nah, I think that's gone anywhere. It landed on the other side of the. It landed in the street, but like
when
on,
you know that, like
on the other half, like the further half of the street.
yeah, but even then,
I'm
when you know
not.
the fence,
I'm not hating, bro. Like it's a bomb. I thought
but
it was a
when
bomb off
the
the
fence
bat.
is 290, like it's kind of like hard to tell though, and that's what I mean. The argument could be there, like, oh well, if I were to measure it out,
If it was a big league ballpark, it's like
Well, no, like-
maybe not even.
because I think I was looking at the dimensions of Big Swamp,
big swamp,
Main Swamp, Varsity Swamp.
but a bomb's a bomb.
No, yeah,
You know.
no, for sure. Like,
Yeah.
if one of our guys would have like cleared it out, it'd be like,
We'd be sucking him off like, fuck yeah, daddy, fucking going oppo because we don't got no lefties.
Well, Kike hit one oppo,
Yeah,
and then that shit just hooked foul, but it went over.
that's right. He did clear the wall, but it was clearly foul.
Yeah.
There's finally a line, and then there's a cone.
Well, that's because the varsity is using that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think the swamp needs its main field back. That's a mess.
Yeah.
It's a mess, and it's.
I think people keep asking me, and if you listen to the pod, like my biggest like thing I could tell you about it without like speaking on something I'm not too familiar with is like somebody dropped the ball, and just like with anything, when you drop the ball, if you don't keep tabs on it, it'll get away from you. And I think that's what happened with this project is that they're supposed to finish it like it's supposed to be done now.
right.
But if anybody's ever worked in construction or stuff like that, and I haven't, but from the homies and what they tell me, is like a lot of people, when you pay for a job and you don't specify exactly what you need, a lot of those companies are just going to take your money and run. They're going to do the bare minimum and take off. And that's pretty much what happened.
That's gay on these companies, bro. I don't know why people got to do that.
But that's what happens too, because it's like there's a lot of red tape. So that's kind of like on the, like I'm not gonna bash the district or anybody, but like whoever made that decision and didn't follow up on it, like come on, dog. Now we're out of varsity field. The kids have to play their season on a fucking JV field.
I know I'll be saying fuck them kids, but like this one's about the kids. You know,
Yeah.
you gotta get it together. I don't know, man. I blame your AD. I would blame if I was the AD. I'd be like, where the fuck is my baseball field? That's me.
I think it's a yes and a
Because if I'm the AD, like everything's mine
yeah.
as
Well, I
far
think-
as far as athletics are
but that's what I
concerned.
mean. I think certain people like lost track and they just trusted that like the people above them were gonna like keep them informed and keep tabs on it as well, and they kind of just leaned on the fact that oh hey like all these people are involved, we should be good,
Yeah.
and they're not good, and now you're scrambling and you're trying to figure out if this field's ever gonna get completed because there's just stuff sitting in the middle of like I think there's still a transformer like upgrade that they need to do, so Edison has to like legit upgrade the transformer for the lights
yeah.
to be functional, and then I think there's like a junction box that still needs to be installed and just sitting in the middle of between the bullpens and
Yeah.
our storage spaces.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's a
like, dude, what are we doing?
it's a mess. Like they should have never fucked with it. Honestly, bro, I genuinely believe I would probably have like 5 or 6 home runs if we were still on the varsity field. Dating back like last season and this season combined. I might have one this year, and then last season I probably would have had like 4.
I think everybody says that because they hit like on the.
Everybody plays me deep, bro.
But the optical illusion with the JV field is that you're going uphill. So when you like look up, it looks
Yeah.
farther than it is. And the only reason I say that is because
You're hating, bro.
the,
You're a hater.
I'm just saying. The only reason I think like I would give you 3.
If I had some pizza,
Here comes a pizza.
I'd throw it at you, bro.
Here comes a pizza.
I would give you 3. I'd give you 3 because there's a couple that you
Okay, fine.
like did you
I'll take
crush,
3.
but like I wouldn't give you 6.
I'll take 3. It's not like motherfuckers be hitting bombs in our league anyways.
And the only reason why is because I think there was one last week that somebody was like, "Oh, that might go out," and then the team we played posted a video, and then I was looking at it, I was like, "Nah, it would have still been short," It would have been like on the cusp of it, but then when you think how high the fence is in left on
Man,
varsity,
I got 330 power. Like that's it. That's all I got.
I think
I'm 41 years old, bro.
I think the story about
Playing against independent guys.
the Alfie one, where I think,
that would have been a nuke.
yeah,
Against the Yankees?
yeah, the one that he hit over there. Yeah, that's definitely a bomb because he just nuked it, and they said he pretty much almost reached the backstop that's right before the fence on the varsity field.
Yeah.
Like that's a nuke. That's like a 390 foot bomb.
Yeah.
So, just one of those things.
Bombs are bombs. Whether the fence is 290 or not, it's a bomb.
So that's where I'm getting to. It's just like, I think definitely there's a couple people that hit bombs off of us too.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, I'm not. I'm only talking about myself, bro. I don't give a fuck about anybody else. But yeah, no, people be piecing balls.
There was one Pete hit in like week 2. That ball's gone and the dude's just camping out there, just sitting.
Yeah, he's fucking kind of cornered.
Yeah, I'm just like, fuck. Dude.
There was a ball I hit off our good friend Mason that like I hit it really high. I wish there was a fence so that I can gauge it better.
Yeah,
because as soon as I hit it, I was like, oh fuck, because I knew I pieced
a little bit under.
Like I pieced it and missed it.
Yeah,
does it make sense? But whatever. That's baseball, bro. Like we play against some good ball players. I'm not here to be trashing on people and shit, man. People be trashing on us, but that's another thing.
Who cares?
I don't care. I be hearing shit and I'm just like, doo-doo-doo.
I think usually when they say it, and it's always said like in a form of a gist, like, oh, kind of like, oh yeah, haha, and then like they kind of like made jokingly. I think it's the softest way of talking shit, because it's like if you don't like somebody, just say it. Just be like,
man, like if somebody don't like me, they would just shoot me a DM and be like, I don't like you. My friend don't like you either. What's that from? It's from
say it again.
It's from Star Wars. I don't like you.
It's the dude. It's from episode 1, no?
In the cantina, yeah. Episode 4.
Episode 4.
The original one, yeah.
Oh, okay.
God damn. Somebody's going to shoot me because I can't remember what it's called. A New Hope. Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. In the cantina.
I don't know the names like that. I just episode 1 through 3 is the newer ones. Well, episode 1 and 3 were the middle ones now.
Yeah. Completely irrelevant, but like they're not. I read that they're not going to do Star Wars Celebration this year because it would be the 49th year. Next year they're going to do it for the 50th anniversary of Star Wars. Blah blah blah. Whatever.
That's cool.
It's like, okay, why not just do the 49th year too? There's May the 4th be with you.
Especially if you've been doing it, right? Like if you've been celebrating it like year after year.
Revenge of the 6th, or is it Revenge of the 5th? I don't know. However, next week is the 8th. Today's the 8th?
Yeah.
So then next week would be the 7th, the 15th. 7 days, the 15th. That means Monday, Frank, is Austin 316 day, baby. I got to go to Total Wine. See, I was messaging you last night. I was like, what should we drink tomorrow? And because I wanted to go to Total Wine to pick up my Austin 316s. But then my daughters were like, no, I don't want to do that. And so it was a whole fucking issue, Joe. I'm like, man, let's just go home. Fuck this shit. So yeah, man, expect some Austin 316 beers next week.
For sure.
Bruh.
They're pretty good.
He's like, for sure, if I'm here.
I show up.
In his brain, he's like, for sure, if I'm here.
If I fucking show up.
We play next week? We play next week, right?
Yeah, we should.
We don't take time off for St. Patrick's Day, which is the day after.
Nah, we don't.
Dude, that's 2 days back to back of drinking. How do you not drink on Austin 316 Day and then St. Patrick's Day the day after?
Not everybody knows who Austin 316 is, though.
But the culture knows. Does the culture not? You know who Austin 316
I think there's a certain
that.
age group that knows, but there's other people that don't. So it's kind of hit or miss.
Frank, I got 2 words for you. Suck it. I need that. I need that one.
He gone!
2 words for you.
These nuts.
Boom, boom. It's like, that's what it sounds like to me. It's like,
Boom, boom, boom.
yeah.
I need that song too. I mean, I guess I could plug in my phone and plug in Spotify.
What is it?
Too much work, bro. Too much work. Unless you got it, put it up to the microphone.
Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
While you find it, the World Baseball Classic, we're big on it. I like international baseball, dude. International baseball's fun. It's passionate. Who was I trashing last week? Tariq Scooble. I know it's Tarek, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Before you kill me, I know it's Tarek. But I'm going to say Tariq because rage bait. Are you rage baited?
Nah.
Not anymore. You kind of were last week.
I thought it was funny.
I was like, Tariq. And you're like, hey, blood.
It's
Hey,
terrible.
blood. It's Tarek because he's white.
I did say that.
Did you say because he was white? I'm just bullshit.
Because if it's a Q, it's Tariq.
Tariq. Okay, I see that. There you go. For them old heads. For them old heads, I like that.
That's just pretty funny.
Love that.
Anytime you heard that, everybody used to go crazy. Not in my house,
What?
but on the.
I'm about to go downstairs and be like, Alexa, play D-Generation X's "Suck It" song. I'm gonna see what she plays.
Billy Badass and
Billy Badass, yeah. No, Badass Billy Gunn. And,
Badass Billy Gunn and
he was Mr. Ass. He eventually became Mr. Ass. And then Badass Billy Gunn and
the Road Dogg,
X-Pac, Road Dogg.
Triple H, obviously.
Triple H,
Shawn Michaels,
yeah, dude,
China.
the good old days, yeah. R.I.P. China.
Dude, the fact that she came out with the sex tape is still baffling to me.
She's all yoked and roided out and shit.
And it was with X-Pac.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, if you look it up.
I've never watched it. No.
I've never watched it either. But I remember seeing that because it was like during that era where everybody released the sex tape. Like you had like Paris Hilton, Ray J, and Kim Kardashian.
Just Ray J. That was Ray J's sex tape, bro.
And then Tommy Lee's was like
Lee. That was the one.
That was the one that was regaining popularity, and then everybody was like, "Damn, his salchicha
packing
was of epic proportion."
He was packing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey man, well this isn't a podcast about penises. However,
we're a bunch of dicks, though.
a bunch of dickheads. WBC is in full effect. Have you been watching? You been
I've
following
watched some,
along?
yeah.
Yeah.
I think I watched the Mexico game at work.
You think you watched it, or you definitely watched it?
No, I watched it, but I don't want to say like I don't think I completed it.
Did you
what I mean.
scream?
Nah. No, I'm just saying I think it was that game, but no, now that I'm thinking back, it's Great Britain versus Mexico, and it was 1-1 when I started watching it. I was running around all day that day, but sometimes when I have downtime and I just have repairs.
If it was 1-1 when you started watching it, you definitely didn't scream. Because two of our teammates, Gus and Alfie, Alvarez bros, they got a little brother who just so happens to play Major League Baseball for the Atlanta Braves.
Yeah. Team Mexico.
Team Mexico select. He was like a sub because one of their players dropped out or some shit.
He might have already been in consideration too.
Yeah, but Nacho Alvarez hits a bomb in his first World Baseball Classic at bat. Hometown kid,
Yeah.
Fontana kid. He's played in the FBL where we play.
He went to Kaiser, yeah.
Went to Kaiser, went to RCC. Fucking Frank, what do you call a bomb that's not yours? Nacho bomb, baby.
I wasn't gonna finish that. It's
yeah,
Nacho
man.
Bomb.
It's Nacho hits a nacho bomb full of jalapenos. Dude,
Some sauce on it.
I was at work just, doing my thing. And I put the game on and I'm just like, man, I'm gonna watch this shit, and then first at bat, the kid hits a bomb and I'm just like, fuck yeah, that was cool. I wanted to yell because matter of fact, dude, I wanted to stay home that day.
Just watch it.
And watch baseball classic shit. Get fucked up, specifically for the Mexico game, which today it's gonna start in about an hour.
Yeah, pretty close.
And so I seen that shit and I was just like, fuck yeah. And I got teary eyed from my teammates, man. I was like, fuck yeah.
I think as you put yourself in that position, you're like, damn, what if that was my brother? How would I feel?
Nah, what if that was me?
Nah.
It's way cooler if it was me.
It definitely is, but I think that's kind of like, you already know. But
Instant
I think
legend. Jesse, when you hear this, book Nacho Alvarez for the pod. Book him right now. When you hear this,
But
book him.
I think when you try to think about it, damn, what if that was my younger brother? And
You know what? For all you fucking Bush Leaguers listening, if you want Nacho Alvarez on this podcast,
Make it happen.
send him a DM. Send his brothers a DM if you know them. If you know them, let's make it happen. It's gonna have to be in the MLB offseason coming up.
Yeah.
Before the CBA expires and they go on strike. Excuse me, work stoppage. Blah blah blah.
We can't pay you, Nacho, but
Can't pay you Nacho, but we can give you beer. We got liquor. Anyways, I didn't mean to cut you off, bro.
I forgot what we were talking about.
Literally, gonna first question: how did it feel to hit a home run
I
in the World Baseball Classic?
Yeah, for sure. That's what we probably asked.
Who did you think of first, your
I
mom or your dad?
I think low key.
That's a fucked up question to ask. Huh?
I think I would want to ask, if I had to ask one question, I think that would be one of them. Obviously, like, hey, like, how did it feel to hit one in WBC compared to like hitting one? Because he had like 2 in one game against Detroit later in the season.
Yeah.
So it's like, what is the feeling between going from that to that? Then just making the big leagues to begin with, obviously, like,
For sure.
because I think with social media now, it's like more amped.
Oh, I'll ask questions out of the shit out of him. I didn't phrase that right. You know what I'm trying to say. I can ask questions
Pause.
out of him.
You
the
can
shit.
ask him. You can ask him questions that will
Answer the shit out of him. I'll give him some questions that he can answer the shit out of. There you go. That.
Yeah, I think that
See,
you would get the most
sometimes
information.
I gotta workome my phrases sometimes.
I think
bro.
sometimes you just be like, yeah, but no, I think there's like a lot of questions you could ask somebody like that, especially somebody
yeah.
that's younger. Because I think when you ask the older guys, they're reminiscing, so they don't remember it the same as they did it as like when it's fresh in their memory.
Yeah,
Cause
I can see that. Jesse Chavez is an example. 2-timer on here.
Yeah,
Early days, different set of characters. Frank as well. We say, man, I'm fucking anchor being on this shit. Anchor being in the podcast world, bro. Well,
junior anchor being.
the Sunday of these anchor being in the Sunday of these. Yeah, that'd be a fun. I think that'd be a fun interview. I think it's gonna take time. We'll get to that at some point.
Yeah.
If we can make it happen, I got to do some leg work on
Obviously, we'd have to have conversations
on
This
our
is just-
end over here. Yeah, for
This
sure.
is more kind of like
We're just talking. Yeah,
we're just
talking.
bullshitting. Like
Yeah.
we're not gonna go out of our way. We'd never even like brought this or broached this topic with like
No, we're first time right here on the
Alfie or
pod.
Gus. It's
Yeah.
just like I think when you know that there's people that are like, for example, another person we'd probably talk to is Taiwan Walker because we know.
Oh yeah,
Shaman.
we know his younger brother Shimon. Yeah.
Yeah, and then when you think about Vodnik, who's also a Rialto kid, like in an Empire kid,
Yeah.
those 3 right there all
Play on Team Mexico, as a matter of fact.
they all play for Team Mexico,
Yeah.
and they're all like freeway exits away from each other. Well, obviously, they grew up.
They're not
freeway-
even far away from us, dude.
No, I mean like in the sense that like when they were all playing, they were only freeway exits away from each other. Like when you think about Vodnik and Rialto,
Jesse, when you listen to this, book Team Mexico for the pod ASAP. Book it.
and then when you think about some of like the culture on Team Mexico, you're kind of like,
They put
Like-
passion. Yeah.
yeah,
lot of
it's like
passion.
I think we were talking about this earlier. We are just like, and this is gonna go into like a different topic, but I think that's why we're just hypothetically saying like, yeah, like we're not gonna.
Oh yeah.
We're not gonna go out of our way to like beg Nacho or like bother him with this because I think that's one of like the things. It's like, I think it has to happen organically,
For sure.
and it
For
has
sure.
to be like something.
And the Sunday League Connect is there because like he used to play for the Indians.
yeah,
You know, or
when he was younger, yeah,
when he was younger, our teammates Alfie and Gus, Eric. You know, shout out Eric.
that's a
Shout him
cousin.
out. Jesse, shout him out.
Book it.
Book it, Jesse.
But no, yeah, I think we're just speaking hypothetical, so I don't think anybody
Yeah,
needs
for
to
sure,
go
for
crazy and be
sure.
like, oh my god, they're trying to like see if they. No, we're not even trying. We're just saying like it would be cool to do it because like same thing. It would be cool to talk to Taiwan.
Frank, I can get interviews, bro. I'm not a big interview guy. You know, like
I think it's not even so much about being like a big interview guy. It's just like being like it's just
it's
cool.
got to be relevant to me.
Yeah. And
It's
it has to
gotta
make
sense.
sense.
It's got to
Yeah.
make sense. That's the biggest
because
part.
I think Nacho makes more sense than the other two because Nacho's been around his brothers, around his family
Play
in the
Sunday
Sunday
ball.
League. Yeah, so like he gets that passion where it's like, well, we just like ball, bro. Like
Yeah.
whether it's me who plays pro ball or it's like the homies and my cousins and my brothers that like legitimately play Sundays, there's like some tie in there. So I think his would be kind of like,
his makes sense.
yeah.
His
Where
makes
Taiwan's
sense.
only played pro ball. Same thing with Vodnik. Like, I don't know. And the only tie-ins they have there is like if you know him and you play Sunday ball. But
That's
for
it.
him, he used to like probably roll around with his, I think Lalo and his dad used to like help out with. And I don't really know them that well, but I just remember the Ephus throwing like old man on that team, which is Lalo's dad. And then Lalo being on that team as well. And it's like, I think it's been mentioned that they like would like to keep the team together. They would like to play, but how competitive Majors is now,
Right. Where we play.
Yeah, it's been. It'll be harder to get somebody to play that doesn't do that, and the only team that's kind of gotten away with it so far, and I think it's because they play.
Pericos.
Yeah, and it's because they play pretty good defense.
Pericos, who lost 20 to whatever.
Yeah,
today.
and
20 to 2.
But that's like an anomaly.
Frank,
too.
if we ever give it 20 runs, bro, just shoot me in the
Have
fucking
we given
head.
up 20? We have given up 20, I think.
One time, I think to the Mets.
Yeah,
I
they
think
beat the
something-
shit out of us. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. That was maybe like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah, it's definitely been years now.
Yeah. But yeah, WBC it's been fun, man. It's been fun to watch. Mexico's only played once. They're gonna play again later.
And I think that's the point I was trying to get to.
They play USA tomorrow. While you're listening to this podcast, you can just watch that game while you listen to this pod.
Oh, it looks like a current game is in a rain delay.
Oh shit! That means I get to watch. I'm about to roll in the other TV, bro. About to roll in the other TV from the garage. I have the 2026 version of when the substitute teacher used to roll in
The TV?
the TV,
The tube TV?
the tube TV. Like it was on a cart. Like
Yeah.
I have the equivalent of that today.
You're going to roll in a cart?
2026
to the second
equivalent.
story?
Yeah, bro. Opening day's right around the corner, bro. Like Jameson Tyon's on Canada.
There's a bunch of fools on Canada's team.
Don't sleep on Canada, man. Venezuela, I like Venezuela a lot, bro. Ooh, Acuna, dude's a dog. They got a good squad.
But I think that was the point I was trying to
Yeah.
make earlier before we kind of get like on the
Yeah, sorry.
And it's kind of like the WC kind of like emphasizes like how fun
Baseball is.
baseball truly is when you kind of like
How
involve
fun baseball should be.
when you incorporate other people's cultures without it being like a corporate entity. Because I feel when you watch MLB,
It's still corporate, bro. Everybody's got a Nike jersey.
but what I mean like by
why?
corporate,
Look at man, like not to cut you off, but like, why does Nike have to make all the countries' jerseys?
yeah.
Why can't a maker in that country make the jerseys?
And that's
for
kind
the
of like an
team?
interesting topic because if you like were to like go to the parallel of
Well, let's
college-
get in. I mean, I don't have that written down, but feel free.
Well, that was
Do
the
it.
thing. That was the thing in the national championship for college football, because both the schools that played each other aren't Nike schools. I think one of them's one of them was a Nike school and the other one was an Adidas school. So when they did a lot of the national championship gear, I'd have to double check. I want to say that Miami might have gone to Adidas, but I'd have to like reference it. But I know that a lot of the Nike branding, because they were the major sponsor of the national championship, they had a design and
So,
do shirts.
so if they're sponsored, like you have to wear their shit,
So pretty much, yeah, like in college sports.
or
pretty-
it's expected.
yeah, so pretty much, I think. So for and I'll
And this
shoot,
football.
yeah, so it's football.
Okay.
But I'll shoot you another example like after. But pretty much, it was brought to people's attention that certain gear and certain things for the national like championship was done by Nike, but it didn't really like emphasize the schools like it did like with their own gear, right? Like if they
Right.
had their own gear and stuff like that, because there's like these corporate entities that like it's like, well, it's an Adidas school, so you guys shouldn't. But since you guys are sponsoring the national championship, yeah, you can make the T-shirts saying that, but you can't incorporate their logos or certain things because they're technically under contract.
So by T-shirts, you mean like
Like any merch,
the team that won the ship gets the T-shirt, a Nike T-shirt,
No,
or
it's like merch just in general.
Merch, okay.
So like for example, the jerseys are still made by Adidas. 'cause
I want to
that's-
wear what they wear.
But that's the whole
If
thing.
I'm buying it, you know
Yeah,
what
if
I
you're
mean?
buying it, like it's gonna go through Adidas. But when the national championship game is sponsored by Nike,
Nike's making it.
they had to jump through loopholes to do the merch for that. So like certain things were made. Some of them didn't have names on it. Some of them just.
Well, Nike's gonna have to pay me what I'm gonna miss out on.
And then I'll give you the equivalent in basketball when things get a little bit dicey. Marcus Jordan, who's
Hold on, NBA, college,
college
okay.
college hoops,
Okay.
who is the son of the great Michael Jordan. Like
What's his name? Marcus Jordan.
I think it's Marcus. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Guy's name Marcus, baby.
pretty much
Goats.
he went to UCF. I think University
Mm-hmm.
of Central Florida. They're an Adidas school.
Okay.
He refused to wear Adidas shit,
Good for him.
so he only wore
Good for
Jordan stuff.
You should wear what you like.
And they made the exception. The whole thing is that a lot of these kids are on scholarship.
Right.
There's certain like rules and ramifications for doing that. But they gave him the pass because it's like, well, we know that technically speaking, you're a member of this corporate entity
Right.
and it would be blasphemy for you to wear something that's
Right. Exceptions can be made.
So it's kind of like that type of thing where you're just kind of like, all right, cool. There's certain things that are done, and they're done a certain type of way, and then that kind of leaks into the corporate entity thing where it's like all these rules and regulations exist, and that's what kind of makes a lot of certain things boring. Like in the NFL, if you wear a certain type of cleat and it's not that weekend meant for that cleat, you'll get fined. So if you wear like a custom cleat and it wasn't approved by the league and it's on a weekend that's not like meant for you to be able to wear a custom cleat, you'll get fined $5,000 to $10,000 or whatever it may be, 50 to 100, whatever the. But in Major League Baseball, they're allowed to kind of like do whatever they want,
Right.
and it kind of has like that leeway, and you kind of get these leaking, this swag that leaks into the game that carries over from like traditional values within the game, whether you play them in like Mexico or you play them in Venezuela or Cuba or the Dominican Republic or Canada.
Yeah.
Like you get all these like different types of flavors, right? Like a swag, the way they carry themselves. I think like Japan, Samurai Japan, they carry their game.
I love Samurai Japan, bro.
Like, yeah,
it's a great reference.
I think it's a super dope name for the team too. Like,
oh yeah,
this is Samurai Japan. Like, but there's different ways that they carry themselves. Obviously, like hospitality, respect for the game, respect for your opponent. Mm-hmm. They kind of like emphasize it more. Where Latin American countries, it's seen as disrespectful for the way they celebrate, but at the same time, it's like we don't celebrate to disrespect you. We celebrate our accomplishments, and that's
yes, that's key.
And that's the way they like celebrate, and that's why I think like I kind of like cringe sometimes when I hear the old guard and all these older dudes who tend to be white, because obviously it's like these are franchises owned by majority white dudes, white families, whatever. They don't know how baseball's played in other places, and if they do know, a lot of times they don't like it because they feel it's like too flashy. They're doing too much. They're doing this.
Right.
The game was created,
opinionated thing.
Yeah, to be this way and that way and blah blah blah, and all this bullshit, right? But when you think about it, and you watch these games, you're just like laughing. You're just like, damn, dude, like they're having so much fun. Like, I think it was funny. I was watching a game, and I can't remember who it was. I think it might have been the Venezuelans.
Oh yeah, that wasn't bad, right?
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all.
Let's go. I'm just opening.
I think it was
beer.
It might have been the Venezuelans or somebody, and they were like playing, and the opposing pitcher didn't make eye contact with the hitter, and the whole fan base I think it's Miami. No, they're playing Puerto Rico or something.
Venezuela's is in. I think they're in Miami.
Okay,
dude.
They might be in Miami, right?
Yeah, I think they're
and
in
everybody
Miami.
in the stands is like this. They're yelling on the field, and they're going like this. They're not yelling boo. They're going, you gotta make eye contact. Like, but they're like, the whole section is yelling that. And you're thinking like, bro, they can't really hear you, but they're just so into the game.
Yeah.
And they're like legitimately just like,
where are they playing? Let me see. Where's Venezuela at? They played against Israel
in Miami, right? I want to say it's Miami.
I'm pretty sure they're in Miami, dude.
'Cause-
I don't have the thing pulled up.
Because I think it's Panama type.
Fuck did they play?
It's Panama and a couple other people, Netherlands and Puerto Rico, right? It might be like Netherlands, Puerto Rico, Taipei, and
Taipei's in Japan.
Are they in Japan?
Yeah.
I just don't know how they spread them out. I wanted to say that, but I also didn't want to just be like, oh.
I got you. I'm just waiting for
With
the
the
shit to load.
poser.
Let me see. Oh my god, dude.
Oh,
Fucking
no, you
Bleacher
know-
Report.
You know
Stop
what?
loading shit. Pool D is in Miami. Okay. Venezuela, Dominican, Netherlands, Israel, Nicaragua. They're on Miami.
Netherlands and them are in Korea, no?
They're all in Miami. Venezuela, Dominican, Netherlands, Israel, Nicaragua. They're all in Miami.
Okay, no, those are Miami, but like Netherlands, Panama, they're somewhere else, right?
Panama is in. They're in San Juan, Puerto Rico. So they got Puerto Rico, Cuba, Canada, damn, Panama, Colombia. Canada is like the oddball there for
Yeah.
me. Dude, they got a tough pool. That's a good pool, dude.
Yeah.
Panama wasn't too bad. Colombia,
Not bad
I
either.
haven't seen that. I didn't watch any of their games
I
yet.
think they have a lot of talent, but it's also very, it's a lot of raw talent
Yeah,
is the best way to phrase it.
bro, Cuba. The Unks?
Yeah.
The Cube Unks?
Yoan Moncada.
Bro, the Cube Unks, bro. Fucking, what's his name? I got it right here. The Spain?
The Spain's in there.
The Spain, the fucking, the it's on the TV right there. That was perfect timing.
Yeah.
The Spain, he's what, 39?
Yeah.
40? 39, 40 years old? My age. Playing in, he's played in all the WBCs so far. All of them.
Damn.
Dude's a stud. Look at it. I think they're showing the highlights right there.
Yeah.
You
Well, the
know?
Cubans we know can always play.
Cubans are ballers, bro. I've never ever slept on Cuba.
Yeah, they.
I like watching their games and stuff. And
So where are they at then? Because where's Taipei then? What city are they in?
Taipei, they're playing in Japan. They're against Japan, Australia, Korea,
Isn't that Taipei
Czechia, and
playing
Chinese Taipei.
Italy?
It might have been previous year. That might be a previous year, bro.
Are you sure?
Bruh. Yeah, they're not playing against each other this
Oh,
year.
okay.
Yeah, it's 2023. There it is
Okay.
on the wall. Yeah.
Got it. So I'm just like making sure.
So
That's
for
the
those that are like, what are we watching? There's something.
Oh.
I have the screen up and they're playing highlights and stuff.
Okay, so that's what I'm like confused. Me, I was like, so
Yeah,
who's
there's-
playing who?
There's 2023. I like, man, like if I could switch stuff up for the WBC, like for the next time around, what, 2030,
Yeah.
to determine the pools, I'm doing a lottery. I'm doing.
So it's just random.
Give me a lottery, dude. I don't like I don't really like the region thing because like Canada is far from Puerto Rico, Cuba, Panama, and
Well,
Colombia.
they're technically in North America,
So is the U.S. and Mexico.
but the
And,
whole
like
so who's in that Houston one?
the Houston one, the USA, Mexico, Italia, Great Britain, and Brazil.
I also think that they do it for ratings purposes.
Yes, but
I think you try to maximize it based on like the region.
yeah, that's for sure. That's what they're doing. But like, I like the idea
You
of
want to hear
like
my conspiracy theory?
what it. Yeah, I do want to hold on. I do want to hear your conspiracy theory on that because like, there's a lot that could.
What pool were?
Hold on. I don't know where I was going with my shit, but I like the randomness. Like, I'd like to see USA and Japan in the same pool.
And playing in Japan or playing
And,
here?
Yeah, why can't fucking USA play in Japan, bro? Like,
I'll shoot you another one. Why can't we play the championship in Japan? Why does it have
exactly.
to be?
Why does it gotta? Exact same fucking beef that I have with the Little League World Series. Why the fuck is it always here? Why in the very last game there's always the USA team, and then there's the international team. Like there's the US champ, and then there's the international champ. Like why can't the US team play against other countries in pool? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just me because all the other countries' little leagues do that.
And I think that's where kind of like it becomes.
Biased.
It's not biased. I think
It's biased by the organizers.
I think it becomes biased after time because of the fact that there wouldn't be a Little League World Series if they didn't hold the in Williams Sports Exhibition, right?
Give us your theory.
Oh, so my theory on like the World Baseball Classic so far and all the ones that have existed, I think they maximize profits and like excitement. So it might not even be like a money-based thing, but just the excitement of it. Like let's speak hypothetically.
They're trying to create a love for the game.
Yeah, they're trying to create like a world effect, right? And when you think about it, there's a lot of countries that do play it, but in comparison to soccer and even in certain cases like basketball,
They're trying to compete with the World Cup.
yeah, they're trying to compete with like games that are on the world level, right? Like, because basketball like kind of like carries over. Football's not there yet; it's not even close. You already saw like what happened with the Super Bowl debacle,
Yeah.
but like,
I didn't, but
well, you know the hate that Benito, our guy from Puerto Rico, got, but
what hate did he get?
about like him not being like the Super Bowl not being in English and blah blah blah, and it's supposed to like
The Super Bowl's not in English?
no like the Super Bowl halftime show not being in English, even though like
Okay.
it's an American game, and it's like, well, eventually if you're trying to maximize profits and
Look,
make
bro,
money,
like I said last time, blame the motherfucker that picked Bad Bunny.
no, I think you gotta like
Yes, the guy that picked Bad Bunny is probably American. I don't know who picks him.
No, I think like you're looking at it in one way, and I'm looking at it another, where it's like you can blame them, but at the same time, you know what's undeniable? If you go to New York, if you go to Florida, and if you go to certain parts of like places where Puerto Ricans are at,
The only thing undeniable, Frank, is that people are gonna watch the halftime show
It's
and
not even-
hate on it. There's always gonna be hate
No, there's-
for the half. Dude, that week,
But it's
all
going
my Instagram feed was Super Bowl hate.
but that's where like my point.
That's
kinda
all
like,
it was.
But that's where my point gets like kind of like washed away with yours, where it's like there's always gonna be hate, blah blah blah. No, yeah, of course. But the idea that you don't have fans that are Puerto Rican and may enjoy, or are Latino in general, and may enjoy this, right? Because when you look at certain fan bases, you're kind of like wondering, like, how the fuck are there so many Mexican Green Bay Packer fans? Never been to Wisconsin. You know what I mean?
What the fuck?
How the fuck are there so many like?
Okay,
How the fuck are there so many Pittsburgh Steelers?
It's strategic.
Yeah.
So you're saying that Bad Bunny's pick was strategic
It's more strategic in a
to
sense.
build
And I
the
think-
NFL game, the
Yeah,
football,
and then when you're building the game, like
American
you're,
football.
and when you're building certain things, and that's where,
Right.
and I think our talk right now is kind of like consistently staying around
For sure.
like the enterprise more than the game itself. Major League Baseball, World Baseball Classic, it's an enterprise now.
Oh, 1,000%.
You're selling something to the public, but the best way to sell it is in its most raw, authentic form.
For sure.
So why is the World Baseball Classic popular?
It's emotional.
Why is when baseball's in the Olympics, why is it so popular?
It's not in the Olympics.
It used to be, but I'm saying like, and that's why people are lobbying to bring it back. Because Bryce Harper being one of them, and a couple other guys, but it's because there's certain elements and levels to it, right? Like I think we were just talking about Chinese Taipei, how those dudes avoided elimination, and in the game that they won, they were just crying their eyes out because it means more to them,
Right.
in a certain sense, right? Like the dudes from Czech, like these plumbers and electricians just showing up to ball out with like these pro level athletes and like being able to hang with them. It's kind of like they're doing it for the love of the game in, I think, the most innocent of ways because they don't get paid for it. There's no Czech baseball league that like these fools get paid millions and millions of dollars like there is with the Canadian.
You get paid thousands of dollars.
They get paid whatever they get paid, but like when you think about like the pro leagues in Korea and
Probably
like
get
Japan,
paid more being a plumber.
like right. So and then
Why do plumbers always show their butt crack?
I think it's because they have to like always bend over.
Because they're always
and-
bending over.
Yeah.
It wasn't supposed to be a joke. I'm just like,
And
why?
they carry that heavy belt and all that stuff. It just
Their
dragging
butt
their,
crack always showing.
it's just like dragging down their underwear and pants and shit. That's my thinking on it, right? But
It's true, right? Like you see a plumber, you're like, there's butt crack. This shit's comedy, bro. It's always some like chunkier dude, kind of overweight, got the panza hanging over the jeans.
see, but that's kind of like the consensus. But now, like with social media, like you see,
get that hot plumber. Get you a hot plumber for
a
porno.
female plumber.
There's no female plumbers, bro.
They're out there, bro. Female electricians.
Ain't no way.
Female electricians, female mechanics. The whole thing.
I don't know, bro. I think a female would rather be an electrician than a plumber.
Yeah, but there's
Because
probably
like plumbers, like you got to do with shit water.
yeah, but like female plumbers exist. It's just like they're probably just not as popular as like a female electrician or a female mechanic.
There's no female electrician that's popular, dude.
There is.
Where?
There's a bunch, dog, on social media. They're probably not, but that's kind of like the
Okay.
whole thing is that like we live in a world where things are like, for example, me and you love baseball, right?
Right.
But if we went out somewhere and we started talking about it, there'd be people looking at us like, why the fuck these fools only talking about baseball?
right.
Because it's like we live within like a dome of like what we like.
Yeah, we have our own little universe here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then that's kind of like what the algorithm reflects. Like if I go on your algorithm and you go on mine, probably it's like 90% like baseball, sport, like any type of sport, which is like basketball, football, some anime, and then some random shit. Right? Like whatever my feed wants to meet
My
up
shit has
on.
a lot of pizza, Monster, energy drink memes, and glove break-ins.
Mine's a lot of dark humor too,
Yeah.
like a lot of like anime stuff, crazy. So that's what I'm alluding to. Like the business is the business, right?
For sure.
And that's why I think people love the WBC, even though it's like
We all know it's business.
it's business related. Even
business driven.
it's business adjacent, right? Because even though like these dudes are making money, a lot of these dudes play for the bigger.
They're making money off of people's love for the game.
Yeah, and then you see it because like a lot of these dudes, what do you think their jersey sales are for like Venezuela, Puerto Rico?
Venezuela is probably high.
Puerto Rico, Mexico.
You don't want an Acuna Venezuela jersey?
But that's what I mean. Like if you have the means, right? Because they're like $200 jerseys, like at the cheapest. I think if you buy them from Nike or whoever's making them, you think about like Mexico. Like if you want a Nacho Alvarez jersey or a Rowdy Tellez or one of those, whatever, they're $200. So if you live within the means, and a lot of these people going to these games are either locals or certain people that are like able to go to these games. Kind of like when the World Cup, when you see like random people like in Europe, and it's like, oh, where are you coming from? Oh, I'm from Guadalajara. I'm here to support Team Mexico. Blah. It's people with means.
Right.
Right? Because not any random Mexican is showing up to fucking watch Team Mexico in Guadalajara or in Great Britain. And they're from Guadalajara.
There's no amount of tacos you're going to be able to, to go fly to Japan. Like Mexico playing in Japan would be wild.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
But that's what I mean. Like, it'd be kind of cool because there's a culture also derivative, and there's like these communities that like Mexico.
All the nauticals and the cartel guys are gonna be in Mexico. Are gonna be like watching Mexico and Japan and shit.
Well, not only that,
Japan ain't ready for that, bro. Are they?
Well, I think
the Yakuza.
Well, I think
the triads.
You know, there's like a cholo culture in Japan, right? I think it was brought up.
Okay, it could work. Yeah, I do know that. I do know that.
They have like a lowrider culture that pays. Like
I like
homage,
lowrider shit, bro.
But they pays homage to like Latino gangster culture in the States, right? So like,
I am aware of that. Yes,
they wear the fucking Dickies. They wear the Ben Davis.
They got the fucking hairnet,
the pompadour,
hairnets and shit. Yeah,
the girls have the big hair, the big earrings.
My sisters used to dress like that, dude. They had the chola hair.
Yeah,
I call it chola hair.
And then the big chola hoop earrings,
with the hoop earrings,
that makeup with the little ass eyebrows and shit.
Drawn in eyebrows, bro.
Yeah, drawn in eyebrows.
Motherfuckers are drawn in.
So it's just like one of those things where you're kind of like looking at it, and I think that's what happens with these events is that like cultures clash in a positive way.
Right.
Because there's some dark humor ones where, like, for example, I think somebody referenced they're like, oh, Big Yahoo is gonna put out a hit on Rise, and I can't remember
who's Big Yahoo.
Politically,
like the search engine.
No, Big Yahoo is like a representative of a certain country that has a team in the World Baseball Classic that isn't really popular in the political realm right now.
Okay.
Right?
You're telling the wrong guy.
And I don't want to delve deep because I feel like if I had to explain
fine.
it to you, it's like we'd go down a rabbit hole.
Right. I get that.
But people who know, right?
I appreciate you respecting the bylaws of the pod.
So, but you see like certain things and you're just kind of like, I feel like it sucks people into this culture they didn't know. Because one of my hottest takes that people do not like, but it's factual, who created the swag behind that you see all these kids doing now? Like when you watch Baseball Generations or all these little kids like that play baseball.
What swag specifically? That's a tongue twister. What swag specifically?
Chains. That's one, right?
Oh, God. Max Clark's a clown.
Different, but who started that, right? Like who were the athletes and what, like,
damn.
Like who do you think
start that?
I think if you look back.
Jog my brain.
I think it's Latinos that started that. Latinos and black athletes that probably started that because it was like a part of like, kind of like the culture, whether it's hip hop culture or like athletic culture, like the drug dealing. Like if you go in the darker realms of it, like who was the coolest dude on the block? The dude with the new car and the gold chain, right?
The gold chain. Yeah.
So like when you look
get his shit snatched.
So when you look at
you ever snatched anybody's chain, Frank?
Nah, never.
Why not, bro? You could snatch some chains. you could still snatch some chains.
Remember when Menace to Society when like that fool robs that fool of his wheels?
Yourself, fool.
He robs up his wheels and his gold in like the drive-through.
Fucking fools robbing the Mustang with Dayton's.
But when you look at the swag now and you look at the reels of these kids,
do you remember Dayton's?
Dayton's, yeah, the fucking.
That's some cholo shit,
dude.
Bro.
Putting Dayton's on a fucking
on a Mustang,
a Fox body at that.
I used to. My sister's ex-husband, they got married when they were like 17, dude. I have 3 older sisters. The younger one, she got pregnant early, right? She was 16. Yeah. She was one of them, and her ex-husband now, he had like a Grand Prix. It was a dark blue. Like matte finished
Pontiac Grand Prix.
The Grand Prix, like the old one. The fucking steering wheel was like
a Jeep body, right?
It was like a chain.
It's the G body.
The
It
G
looks like
body,
the
yeah,
Regals
yeah.
and all that.
The G body, fucking. But it was sitting on the small low profiles on
Like 13-inch Dayton's, yeah.
the 13-inch Dayton's, yeah, dude. Oh, I was like that's a culture, dude. Like
When I moved to my house in Highland, the dude next door,
the-
he had a Buick
he's
Regal.
him.
He had a Buick Regal, Lolos,
Okay.
has a suspension. He traded that for a 66 Impala turnkey with an LS2 motor in it out of like a Pontiac GTO or something like that. I can't remember which motor it comes out of, but it's pretty much turnkey. Like it's fuel injected. It's out of a new car.
It's a Ramfla, bro. Just say Ramfla.
No, it was super nice,
It's
but
just-
it's
it's clean.
but it's turnkey. So pretty much turnkey just means that
Yeah.
like old car, new shit, right? Like that's pretty much
Right,
all it means.
right,
Like
right.
new motor, like from a newer generation car,
Yeah.
whatever. Because that's what's legal. Technically speaking, you can't go new car, old shit. You can only go old car, new shit.
Right.
Kind of like in that
Yeah, I
sense.
get that.
But I think that's where like a lot of this.
It's kind of like us in the Sunday League, Frank. Like we can wear elbow guards, bro. Like it's cool. We can wear the Jordan elbow guard. You know what I'm saying?
I started wearing the elbow guard because I just didn't want to fucking get nailed because that shit hurts, bro. Like, and we
Man,
don't.
with your bullshit ass G form, that
It protects enough.
all you do is get hit. You haven't got. Yeah, it's funny. Like you
I
haven't
think
got
I have
hit
3 hit by pitches, but the whole
this
thing,
year.
yeah,
I could check that.
you can double
I
check.
gotta check that.
I
I
want to say
got
it's like
you.
2 or 3, but the whole thing is
What's the over under? 1.5. Over
1.5. All right, I think it's over 1.5.
Over 1.5.
Yeah,
Okay, I got you.
but
Keep going. I'm gonna check this. Shit.
I think that's kind of like the thing where it's like, if we go back to the topic we were talking about, like watching these teams, like these random teams that, if you're just some kid that doesn't know anything about anything, you come to realize, oh, that's why King Griffey Jr. had all that swag.
Frank, I got you, bro. Hold on. I need the. Frank, over under 1.5 hit by pitch for this current season. It's on the under.
I'm at 1 or what?
We're at 1.
Oh,
And I took the under. I win.
I wonder if they just didn't.
You owe me some beer, bro.
Damn, that's crazy.
I
I had
You know
3
what's funny,
I had
bro?
3
Like,
walks today, and I never walked.
we be owing shit to each other all the time. We're just like, eh. I'll see you next week.
Yeah,
Shit always makes me laugh.
like somebody goes like, "Oh, I owe you 10." I'm like, I don't care. But that's what love. If I don't like you, and if it's like umpire fees, I don't forgive because it has to be even.
You got to
across the
pay
board.
it. Yeah, pay your umpire fees.
Even across the board, unless you came out and did us a favor or something, or like you went out of your way.
Or if like I said, hey, bro, I need you right now, bro. Like,
Yeah.
please help me, dog. Like, I'm going to forfeit if you don't come out.
Yeah, that's different.
Then I got you.
But yeah, I think I always say this with the swag, like this new generation, because a lot of the old heads are like, "Oh, I don't like it," and I'm trying to circle back to that so I can finish like my thought process on that.
It's going
When
to be cutting you off.
Yeah, but it happens, right? I think, but that's kind of like what's beautiful about that conversation.
Yeah.
Because it spirals out of control in a sense. Because the Dominicans do something, the Puerto Ricans do another thing, Venezuelans do something else,
Yeah.
the Mexicans do something else. These other dudes from fucking Italy, Canada, whatever, they have their own celebrations.
Yeah.
They might not be as rowdy or as boisterous, where they're just like all over the place because of the fact that they just don't play the game that way,
Yeah.
right? And you got to remember where some of these dudes come from, because I think one of our homies goes, "Oh, the cream always rises to the top." I can't remember which.
The cream always rises to the top.
I can't remember which one of these dudes said it, but shout out to you, whatever, like, or your pops, or whatever.
Shout him out.
It's our homie Chris. I just built, but you know what I mean. Like, a lot of these dudes come from the third world. When you think about Cuba, they're under like government like watch, right? Like you have these stories like Yasiel Puig defecting.
Are they still communists?
Yeah. You
Under government watch is a
example,
great term for communists.
they're
I don't understand all that shit, bro.
but
So I just
there's certain like aspects of the political realm that like is lost on a lot of people, right? Because when you think about Randy Arozarena, you're like, that fool's Mexican, he's black. Number one, he kind of leads you down a rabbit hole that you didn't even know exists because
Right.
he's not Mexican by birth.
Not at all.
He married Mexican.
don't look at his last name ain't it.
Yeah,
But-
he married Mexican, number one. But when he defected, the country that took him in and he called home was Mexico, and that's how he plays for Team Mexico.
He has a botas, races horses. He races against horses in his botas.
And
That's some drunk unk shit.
and then the other thing is when you realize that Randy
Ese pinche caballo yo le gano. Pinche caballo vale verga. Like that's a Rosa Reina, bro, when he's training.
And that's kind of like the thing too, because it just leads you down another rabbit hole. Like if you're like a history junkie, when there's like, because you think, oh, well, is Arrosorona Mexican? If you don't know the game and you're just watching it for his first time, you're like,
sure.
Who's this black dude playing for Mexico? Like, because that's what people are gonna think, right? Like that's just like the logical way that they're gonna go. Like, who the fuck is that? And you think about it, and then you start delving deeper, and then they talk about the Olmecs, and they talk about the slave trade, and then like how there's people in Guerrero that are black, and it's due to the slave trade they migrated here, or during slavery in the United States, how some people migrated into certain parts of Mexico to escape that.
Who does Austin Wells play for right now in the WBC?
Oh, Dominican Republic, because his mom's Dominican.
Come on, dog. There ain't no way, bro.
His mom is Dominican.
I feel like
both his grandparents were born there.
dude. There's a handful
on that side of the family.
There's like a handful of dudes that like are on teams that they shouldn't be on.
But that's kind of like the other thing too. And this
now
is,
batting.
but this is,
Para el equipo dominicano de la República Dominicana, Austin Wells. Like, no, bro. Like, Fernando Tatis. Sounds way cooler.
but that's the whole thing.
Austin Wells is a fraud, bro. He's a fraud, dude.
But that's kind of like the whole. That's kind of like the whole thing,
this
right?
shit's made up.
That's kind of like the whole thing with El Tri, right? El Tri, the Mexican soccer team, and the politics involved with that, where you're like have these dudes that are like, they're Mexican and they're playing for Team Mexico because they're not getting a shot with Team USA because there's a lot of politics involved.
Yeah.
And for the longest time, Team Mexico, even though they're not good right now in their current state, was regarded as the better soccer team in that style of Olympic play for a long time. Maybe the tides are turning now. I haven't kept up with it. But for the longest time,
No era penal.
El Tri was like the dominant one in North America, right? Like
Right.
if you're thinking about the three major ones and then like everybody in Central America, El Tri, and then it was US behind them because they had all these like more accomplishments, and they had more Copa Americas and all this other CONCACAF, all that other shit. Delving into that. But the whole thing is that there's politics that play into it, right? Because
For sure.
in Team USA,
There's politics in anything you do.
they're like going, oh no, well, we only want these 20 guys. And it's because they're our guys. We made them from when they were
sure.
like under 16, under 18. They're our guys. They're the guys that we market, we push to the front. You Mexican fools that are younger, might be better.
I do that with the daddies. They're my guys. I don't want those guys. I want my guys.
But that's kind of like what
Yeah.
happens here too, because Austin
For
Wells
sure.
could have probably played for Team USA, but you know what? They're like,
now batting for Team Canada, Vladimir Guerrero. I mean, wasn't he born in Canada?
yeah, but he's like, but that's kind of like the whole thing is that like there's certain Canada would love to have him, but they knew they were never gonna get him over.
He wants to play with his peeps.
Yeah, there's not
He
enough.
wants to honor his father's heritage.
Yeah. And to be fair, when people delve into the sport aspect of it too, shut up and dribble. Oh, you're just a dumb jock that plays baseball, or you're
Shut
a
up
dumb
and dribble is a good one. I like that.
yeah, you're a dumb jock that does this and that, and that's the way they treat you, and you can't have a say in certain type of politics or certain say about like the place you were born, because Vladdy was born in Toronto, or Montreal. He didn't stick around because obviously Montreal folded the team.
Let me confirm that because I don't want us to be.
I want to say it's Montreal.
Yeah, let's see. The old B ref, You know.
But that's kind of like the thing.
Oh, fuck, you spelled Guerrero. There it is.
But that's kind of like the whole thing, right? Like a lot of this passion.
Yeah, bro. Born March. He's an Austin 316 baby. Let's go. March 16th, 1999. Born in Montreal, QC. That's Quebec.
Quebec, yeah.
Quebec. Okay, Canada. He was born on Austin 316.
But
day,
that's
bro.
what I mean.
I'm gonna have. I love
And that
that.
kind of just circles back to certain things.
Jesse, book Vladimir Guerrero's birthday next week. Next
that's-
episode.
But I think that's why we keep circling back to like
Yeah.
topics and like, even though we take these tangents, and I think it's specific to topics like this,
For sure.
because when we talk about it and we say these things, it's like
All relative.
it's all relative, and all these things are happening in the world and everything. And I think this is like their escape, right? Like sports and all that stuff. So when you see it and people are captivated by it, it's because it's like, oh, well, it's representation at its finest. Because they always say, hey, like, oh, okay, I know Shohei Ohtani plays for the Dodgers. I know that Yamamoto and Roki Sasaki, they all Japanese. They all play for it. But
Sasaki
play for the team, right? And you're just like, that's representation. How many more Japanese fans do you think the Dodgers like got? Yeah. How many sponsors? How many all this stuff? Because representation matters. Whether you want to believe that it's like, and I'm gonna touch on a political subject, which like whether you think it's woke and you don't like the woke shit. No, it's like undeniable heritage. Like just because your favorite team is the Dodgers and they're an American-based organization doesn't take away from the fact that half of its players, or if not 3/4 of their players, come from different parts of the planet and have different traditions, different cultures, different things. And that's what I think encompasses the World Baseball Classic, where it's like, or what's encompassing of the World Baseball Classic. It's like, these dudes love the game. And if you see it in its rawest form, where you have the Dominicans fucking dancing and shaking and moving and doing all this crazy shit. You hear the drums, you hear the music, you hear these fans like involved in it, on the fences, like on whatever, like it may be, right? You're like, damn, I didn't even know baseball could be this fun.
Yeah, and Japanese baseball, that culture is it's strong.
Yeah,
like they got the cheer,
but they're fun in different ways.
It's fun, yeah. Like if I ever go to Japan, bro, like I don't think I ever will, but like if I ever go to Japan, man, like I'm doing a baseball game.
Yeah,
like we're doing that.
If I go, I want to go during the baseball
Jesse,
season.
Book Japan baseball game for my family, but not yours.
The idea that you can hit a home run, right? If you're Shohei or Yoshida or a couple of these guys that hit tanks, Okamoto.
Red Sox legend Yoshida.
And like they hit a bomb and somebody catches it. And then other people want to see it, and they could be like, "Oh yeah, here you go. You can see the home run ball. Like it's cool,
and
right?"
They'll give it back to you.
And they'll pass it around pretty much that whole section or the part of the stadium.
It's a respect thing, bro.
But and then when you watch,
it always has been.
And then when you watch them being involved in the whole game, the food's different. The way they deliver beer is different. Like there's girls out there with cooler packs strapped to their back, and then they pour you a beer at your seat.
Shit's dope.
So like the Koreans,
they pour you your drink. You're like, hold on, don't move. You slam it, you're like, all right, pour it again.
Yeah. Or the Koreans where you see like these videos of these dudes like, or even the Chinese games where like dudes get mad and they run at the mound and then like they take a hard right 90 and they just go right to first and they just start laughing because baseball to them is played a certain type of way.
With respect.
And like,
not this chirpy jerpy shit.
And even if you chirp, right? Even if that's like the American, let's say chirping is the American game, right? Because I think college baseball in America is very chirpy.
Oh yeah,
super chirpy, right? So let's say that's our culture in a sense. Like we're gonna call each other out, boom, 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 boom. As long as it's in good fun, who cares? Yeah. But you know what I love watching? When the dude gets out of a jam in the 8th inning and is chirping the fuck out of the opposing dugout.
Yeah.
And he comes back out for the 9th.
He gets lit. I'm thinking of that dude with the glasses. I'm thinking, you know what I'm talking about? He's like, from Louisville, you. Fuck you.
And then he ends up losing the game.
I hate that guy. I don't like his face. You know, if I don't like your face, bro.
Well, he didn't have a lovable face.
There's a handful of dudes.
Who look like a bird with glasses on.
There's a handful of dudes in our league that I don't like their face.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them, yeah.
Yeah, for me, it's a handful, but like.
And I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of them don't like our face. Who cares?
If you don't like our face, like, send us a DM and let us know. Like, I'll buy you a beer and tell you why you're wrong. I swear to God, I'm not a violent guy. And I don't like anyone.
I'll invite you over to the Casa Oboski.
No, I'm not inviting you here, but like, I'll buy you a beer. I'll buy you a beer and be like, let's
I just want to be clear on that like, no, because a lot of people for whatever reason want to meet you at your house and you're like, nah, we're not doing that.
No, yeah, I've how can I put it? Like, I'm very picky about like.
You have to vet people.
Yes, I gotta vet you. I'm vetting you because like 1, I'm bringing you into my home. 2, my wife and kids are here.
Yeah.
3, like if I don't really know you, I'm probably not inviting you over here.
This is my dojo, bro. Respect my dojo.
It's my dojo, man. My garage was a mess, but it's my dojo. I'm a messy dude, bro. I'm messy. I'm messy. I've had to accept that. Like I'm messy.
Spiral
bro.
Sometimes. That's kind of like where they spiral, and sometimes you have to take a day or two to catch up and get everything organized again.
Here at my house?
For anybody, anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, like.
You think I'm always like have my shit organized and clean? It's just like sometimes I'm just like, fuck, I don't want to do
You know
shit.
what makes my life kind of spiraled ish where I gotta like, all right, let me catch up on some
Your
shit.
children?
My kids, but like that's a given. It's like I chose to do that, right? But like it's this podcast, bro. Right now I could be cleaning up my life, but I'm doing this bullshit.
Yeah, for
with
the
your
people.
dumbass.
For
Fucking
the- I didn't even want to be here. Fuck you.
I didn't want to do this shit either, bro.
Oh
like
yeah, whatever. Hey Frank, you available this week to do the?
no, this is my that's me doing due diligence. If you would have been like, nah.
Nah, fuck the pod.
If you would have been like, nah, I'm not available, I'd be like, well, I guess I'm only watching Mexico baseball today. Which my wife would have been stoked.
Yeah,
You know,
I don't
but-
think she's mad at it right now. I think as long as we go through it quick, it's not too bad. So we
Yeah.
got it started. Not the fastest we've ever done it. Pause. But like it's like, in the sense it's like we didn't like slap dick it for like fucking 5 hours and then start like at 5 and end at 10.
We usually slap dick it for
Yeah.
a lot.
And I get annoyed with myself because I'm like, bro, I should have just been honest to get it started as soon as we like.
As soon as we got here.
Yeah.
But you know, like this fool Cortez wanted to have some drinks and shit. It was a lot cheaper than going to September's, bro.
Not yeah.
A lot cheaper.
And then sometimes it's good to change the pace.
Change of pace. Sometimes you need that, bro. Like you don't know what's gonna happen next week.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
So wrap up WBC. Who do you like? Do
We
we
already
still
talked about
do
it.
we still like Japan?
I think Japan's kind of like hard to fuck with, dude. Like even the
Japan is
seeing what
Stark.
seeing what I've seen.
they played the B squad against Australia, bro. Like I don't want to hear
And
that bullshit.
well, that's kind of like the whole thing too. Is like,
Yoshida mashing Red Sox legend.
well, that's kind of like the whole
They're
thing.
gonna trade his ass. Watch.
And the whole thing too was that like he came in later in that game, right? He didn't start that game, if I remember right. But if it's not, even starting the B squad's kind of crazy.
Against
Like, no-
Australia.
Like no Shohei or
Yeah.
no this person or that
against
person.
Luke Grego from Australia.
But
They don't talk like that, right?
but
Crikey. They say crikey.
Japan is probably the strong favorite.
Japan is stacked. They're gonna beat the fuck out of whoever they play in the championship.
The Dominican Republic looks good too.
Stacked. Stacked. Venezuela, stacked.
If I had to go with like
USA, stacked. Unpassionate, but stacked.
I think if we're going sleeper squad, Mexico has a chance to like knock some people out.
I think.
I don't know if they win it all.
I think, and this is so biased because I'm fucking Mexican, bro. But like, I'm a Mexican American, but it's biased. But I think Mexico plays with the most passion. You know, like I look at like Mexican boxers, like they fight with passion, like they fight for their lives. And I think there's a carryover for baseball. In that.
I think anything they do with like the flag and the name on the chest.
Yeah, 1,000%, man. You know, like I'm still taking Japan to win it all.
I low key think we have.
But I would like to see Japan play Mexico in the championship. However, those brackets are worked out. Like, yeah.
You want to know
That's what I'd
something,
like
and it's
to
gonna
see.
be like people are gonna be mad at me, but I low key think we have patriotic fatigue as Americans
Oh, 1,000%, bro.
because everything's sold to you and like packaged to you.
they're
in a
made
certain-
of glass and soft, bro.
Well,
Like,
not only that, but I'm talking about
and,
just
and this was that was my kind of my point last week with my like talking shit about Tariq Skubal. However, I'm gonna kind of walk that back a little bit because after he pitched yesterday, he said like, "I'm gonna try to come back." You know, I don't know if that was part of his whole thing, but that's how it's playing out, and I'd like to see him come back. Like, yes, come back. First pitch gives a pop. That's just baseball, bro. Like,
But I think that's. But my statement
it
like,
just makes me laugh.
regarding patriotic fatigue,
For sure. Yeah.
it's like we just seen it with hockey, right? And I'm like kind of like delving back and forth from sport to sport. But you see these dudes are like, oh, they gotta win it for America.
you're such a sports guy, bro.
You gotta be this and you gotta be that.
I gotta
and
be
then,
shit.
and then there's like these political aspects of it and like that get tied in, and whether you like it or not, it's just tied in.
I don't like it, for the record.
If you and I don't
Fuck
like
politics.
and I don't like it either.
And fuck you and your fucking politics.
And that I don't like it either
Bitch.
because it's like one thing's
Not you,
politics
Frank,
and
not
one's
you.
sports, right? So if we're talking about for the love of the game and sports, dope that like all these people get to represent where they're from and kind of give you a little bit of a taste of the culture and information and education on it, right?
Everybody should embrace everyone's culture in that sense.
But like you get this fatigue too when it comes to Team USA because it's like
They're
not-
expected to win.
and it's also not very representative in certain aspects of it. Like, you know what I mean? When you look at like some of these dudes that are like, for example, Nacho Alvarez is a Mexican American. A lot of those dudes on different teams are either born in America and then they go, or they're representing their parents' country. And you're just kind of like, again, back to the politics of it. It's like Nacho Alvarez would never even sniff the USA roster because given the talent and like who they do, because they super pack it. But the whole thing, it doesn't equal chemistry. It doesn't equal passion.
1000%.
Because there's like one dude that could be on there that's like, for example, with the schoolboy thing where it's like, well, I'm going to protect myself and my family. Why the fuck am I going to throw 3-4 games for a WBC where they just made some shit up? And like it's what was it? Like consensus? It's a made up tournament.
A made up tournament. Well, is it Major League Baseball made up?
Yeah.
Somebody made it up at some point.
And that's kind of like the whole thing.
Duh.
But that's kind of like
in the 1800s, Abner Doubleday.
And that's kind of like the difference too between some of the teams. Like you brought up the Spain earlier. The Spain doesn't have a pro contract right now, so he legitimately is doing it for the love of the game.
1000%, and he's not doing bad.
Same thing with some of the Mexican guys. Roddy Tellez doesn't have a contract right now.
Timing and bat to ball, Frankie. That's all it takes.
And that's what I mean.
That's all
like,
it takes to get a contract.
There's guys out here that are legitimately doing it. The 17-year-old kid from Nicaragua that got Aaron Judge, broke his bat and got him to ground into a double play. He gets to go back to school and be like, yeah, I got Aaron Judge out. Whether he never does anything again in his career, that's a cool little like notch on his belt. Like, oh yeah, I played in WBC as a 17-year-old and I got Aaron Judge to ground out into an inning-ending double play.
Yeah.
I mean, there's certain people that are doing it for different reasons, and I feel like you end up getting this fatigue because you see these like prima donna dudes like, and like you're forced to be like, well, you're American, Frank. Yeah, and I'm rooting for Team USA, but at the same time, it's like I have other teams in the tournament that I'm like looking forward to watching play. Japan being one of them. I'm not Japanese by any means, but would I be mad if they won it? No.
But you love you like that motherland.
But the
motherland is nice.
But the whole thing is like when it comes to like Team Mexico, there's a certain scrappiness, and the guys look majority like me. Yeah. Whether they're from here or not, they look like me more than a lot of the guys on Team USA. Mm-hmm. I don't look like Tarek Skubal. I don't look like Big Dumper. I don't look like Will Smith. I don't look like Aaron Judge.
I remember I called him the Big Dumpster as Rage Bait, and it was so successful. The Big Dumpster. No, bro, it's the dumper. Dumpster.
And that's kind of like the thing.
It's easy, bro.
That's why that's why I think people don't understand like certain aspects of this shit.
Yeah.
And your dumpster comment is because that person was passionate about their favorite player.
You know who was passionate? You mentioned Aaron Judge. He was passionate. His Team USA quote unquote speech.
Yeah.
Got you right here.
For your family at home.
Sacrifice.
Sacrificing for your country. And you're sacrificing for the brothers in the trenches with you every single day. And that's one thing I want us to do, fellas. You know, we're down, we're beat up a little bit, man. You know, lean into each other, man. We're gonna lay it all on the line. If we do that, we're bring the gold home, man. I'm telling you.
But I feel like
you're gonna sacrifice for his family. They're sacrifice for what are they sacrificing? They're gonna go play baseball.
And that's what I mean. Like
he said we're beat up.
Yeah.
Beat up from what? You just started your season.
And I think
if it was the end of the World Series and they were beat up from that or end of playoffs, whatever the fuck.
But I think that's where the term first world problems come from.
Thank you.
Because it's like, but
that was the lamest speech I've ever seen. To give Aaron Judge some, what's the word you say? Give him some,
shoot him some bail.
Shoot him some bail. I feel like maybe like the president of Team USA was like,
I need you to do this for me.
Hey, Judge, can you give the guys a speech? And he was completely unprepared. Imagine if you were like, hey, Boski, talk to the guys. And I'm just like,
not ready.
The fuck you mean talk to the guys?
Talk to the guys.
Talk to the Gators, bro.
But that's...
Be like, chop, motherfuckers. Like, you got to keep it funny.
But another butt, bro. Like,
keep it funny. Like, sacrifice? Like, you're not in the military, dude. Stop.
You're not in the... What are the trenches? You mean the fucking... The multi-million-dollar dugouts that you get free beer and free live food in?
Oh, I gotta poke at this fucking Yankee judge.
You're leaving the fucking complex in your $100,000, $200,000 car.
That right there is why Team USA is not going to win this World Baseball Classic.
But I think it's like fatigue
He's fatigued from these motherfuckers.
And like I said, like patriotic fatigue in a sense, because even with like the hockey stuff, you want to know why it's different for Team USA to like win a gold medal?
Because they were the underdog, dude.
Because they're ass at that shit. They've never won.
Because it's not an American sport.
And they're like usually the underdog, like you said.
Yes.
And a lot of the
Have you watched the Mighty Ducks?
The Canadian team is usually pretty dominant. Some of the foreign teams from like Eastern Europe, super dominant in that shit. But that's why, because it's when it's a sport that's not really ours, or it's sold in a certain way. Baseball's our game. Football is our game. Like
it's an American sport for sure.
Basketball, not so much our game. And I think we were having this discussion earlier, like, or I think I mentioned it to you.
Yeah. Where
a lot of the best NBA players right now, and if you watch the All-Star game, they did this world versus like, they had this world concept where they had like
world had the Little League champion against the international champion.
So they had this thing where like they were playing each other, and you look at the international team and you're like, fuck, they have like nothing but killers over there. And one of the guys goes, I think they asked him in the playoffs one year, they're like, "Are you nervous to play in the playoffs?" He's like, "I'm never nervous, bro. I played in Serbia." And it's Jokic, and he's considered like one of the better, like, or if not the best player in the league right now. And you know what he likes to do? When he wins a championship, he don't give two fucks about the ship. He just wants to go hang out with his horses and go back home and mind his business. Yeah. Because they see it in a different light. They see it from a different lens.
I've been saying it since day one, Frankie. Perspective is everything. It always has been and it always will be.
And like, it just goes back to that. I think like there's a sense of fatigue. It's like, bro, we know you're playing for the country. Yeah. And your country. Mm-hmm. Have fun while you do it. I think
that's it.
Adam Jones year, when like Trout and a couple of those guys, I think it's probably the most fun I've seen the team. I think right now people are just going through like, and I hate to say it this way because I'm not saying like the team's not good, but I feel like they're just going through, what's that shit called? The motions. Mm-hmm. I feel like Team USA, even that speech, it sounds like some shit you were just
going through the motions.
You're just going through the motions, like
completely unprepared.
Tarek Skubal going through the motions. I'm throwing 50 pitches and I'm leaving, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, like, I'm not saying they're not playing with.
I need him to come back. He needs to come back. I need him to come back.
Because you know how fired up you'd be if like it's Japan versus USA in the ship, and Tarek goes, "I'm coming back for the ship. I'm throwing the ship."
You got to face Skubal and Skeens. I mean, what more do you want?
That's like
you literally have the chance.
I don't think there's been a colder combo since Johnson Chilling.
1,000%, dude.
Like imagine going up there,
1,000%,
and they go, "Oh, we got Kurt Chilling today," and then right after you're probably gonna have to face
relief is Randy Johnson, bro. That shit's crazy. I didn't even think of that, bro. Jesus Christ!
Like
I don't know who else is pitching for Team USA, but like they're probably
have guys, dude. Like they have guys. The U.S. is always gonna have guys. We're
for sure.
Not only do we have
they just pitched Michael Wacha. Waka's not bad. He's a good major league pitcher. Like I'm credit to him. I get him on my fantasy team.
Yeah,
but I need to renew that.
But you also need guys that eat up those innings too. Like especially when you're saving these dudes for like
you need Clayton Kershaw and break glass in case of emergency.
Yeah, because like you never know. Like
why the fuck would you even have him on the roster if that's how you're gonna utilize him?
I think you have him on the roster in the sense of, and I could justify it this way: break glass in case of emergency isn't when you're down necessarily.
If he pitches against Great Britain, they're toast. They're cooked. They're done. He won't come out of the second inning that he pitches.
This is where I'm. Yes, this is where I think
this is their goat. This is Dodgers' goat. Yes, for sure.
But this is where I think the thinking comes from. It's not so much in a panic.
He's aged. He's aged. Why is he on the roster, bro?
I think it's not a panic situation. It's like, I think
if it's not panic. He's a mop-up guy.
But if anything, this is where like you have to. You can't have your cake and eat it too. If you're gonna have to take about Judge and Tarek Skubal, you can't be mad that Clayton Kershaw's on the team and he wants to be there and he wants to play for Team USA. In his old age, he's not the best option, but he wants to be there.
I respect that. However, if your manager's like, we ain't using him unless like it's a last resort.
Everybody carries the boats, bro. Everybody has to like participate in some way.
He's not going to participate.
But the whole thing is,
Team USA cannot afford to lose to anybody in their bracket. You think he's going to pitch against Mexico, bro? They're going to tee off on his ass.
But let's say hypothetically, they get a lead, right? Let's say them in Mexico.
It's gonna have to be a 20-run lead.
It has to be large because you have to save the pitching, right? So his role is you're saving the pitching, so we're able to compete in the ship or in the playoffs. Get there. But but they have to get there, and one way they have to get there is to manage their pitching. And if managing their pitching means Clayton Kershaw's going to get some innings because they need,
he's not going to get any innings. What's the over under? 3.5 innings for Clayton Kershaw. 3.5
during the whole tournament.
Yeah.
Oh, God, that's a tough one because they got.
This is his last time that he gets to pitch. He's got to pitch multiple innings.
Over under 3. So
over under 3.5. 3.5.
3.5. So you got under 3.5.
Oh yeah,
I got over 3.
You got over 3?
3.5.
Over
yeah.
3.5. Okay, so 4 innings. I got under 3.
I think he has 4 innings in him.
Okay.
I think he does 2 in pool
I mean,
play.
you can't really do half innings like that.
I think if you do
pitching wise.
Yeah, if you. All right, so let's say over 3, under 3.
3 and over.
Or let's do over 4. I got him doing over 4.
Over 4.
So if it's 4 1/3, that's over. If it's 3 2/3,
if it's 4, okay.
If it's 4 even, we break even and nobody wins, nobody loses.
Fair. Okay, I accept. Let's shake hands on that. Okay, perfect. We shook hands. You can't see it, so but we shook hands.
As much as I hate the Dodgers, like I'm not gonna shit on Kershaw for wanting to be be there.
No, I can't shit on that either.
When you got dudes saying that they're only gonna be there for 50 pitches,
bro, my beef is the manager saying like he's
You mean Mark DeRosa?
He's an emergency emergency guy.
Let's keep it a buck. If we're gonna keep it a buck,
keep it a buck, Frank.
Mark DeRosa's a fucking clown, dog. You remember when he used to be on fucking
he
MLB
said Mark DeRosa a fucking clown. I love that,
dude. Think about all the managers you could have picked for Team USA.
Who would you have picked? Who would you have picked for Team USA, Frank?
That are available that aren't coaching any teams right now, and they could probably do it.
Sure.
Do you see? And this is the interesting part, right? What if you do the college route? He's a major league manager now, but let's say you get Lavello, who's a new San Francisco Giants manager, right? First season.
Torey Lavello is he's Diamondbacks.
No, not Lavello.
Former
Vitello.
Vitello.
Okay. Is he the one that's
He's probably Italian.
Let me double check. But
give me the pizza.
I think people know. I'll look up his name right now and I'll correct myself.
I need Italia home run celebration.
Vitello. I think it's
eating pizza.
I think it's Vitello.
That's what I want.
But he came from the competitive.
Here comes a pizza.
Give me some pizza.
The Tennessee Volunteers, right? That's who he coached last. College. University of Tennessee. So you see him and you're kind of just like, he would be kind of a good pick because it'd be kind of like a Coach K type situation where these pro athletes are being coached by a dude that coaches college basketball, but he's the Olympic coach, and you're kind of like, why didn't they bring Popovich or Phil Jackson or somebody like that that's like a legendary NBA coach? Because sometimes you need a change of pace. You need that amateur look of things because you see the game and you play the game differently.
Right.
Because that's the way.
Change of pace, yeah.
And some of the teams are going to play that style of ball.
Yeah.
Because they don't have the resources and they don't have the.
Put the Mexico game on. About to start. But yeah, I get you. I get you there. Just Mark DeRosa's just kind of like this is the button-up guy we're gonna go with.
Yeah, Mark DeRosa's like type of.
Do you think he really wanted to do it? Like maybe.
No, I think he did. Yeah, I think he wanted to do it, but I think when you're like looking at people and candidates for that, you're kind of looking at it in the sense of who's the best candidate and who's just available. And I think Mark DeRosa's somebody that wanted to do it. And, both. Yeah, but if we're talking best candidate, best guy to be out there with them, I would have picked somebody else. I would have picked somebody maybe that wouldn't be so biased or be worried about like public perception in certain aspects. Like I think like in basketball and certain other stuff, you look at it and you're kind of just like, they went with this guy because it's amateur and that's the type of game we're going to play, and even though we're a bunch of pros, we got to approach this a little bit different. People respect them. So who's somebody that they might respect? It doesn't have to be Vitello. It could be anybody. It could have been Dave Roberts. Just came off of winning back-to-back World Series championships. Why wouldn't he be the best person to lead that team, right?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it be manager of the year Why wouldn't it be just somebody that's been in the game a long time, like a Ron Washington, who's like now with San Francisco as well, and he was with the Angels before, but who has the free time, but also is mad respected,
Right.
and sees the game differently. Like you see Ron Washington, he's out there doing infield drills with people, he's doing this, he's doing that, and that's just the first person that came to mind. But there's like a list of people that could have been over Mark DeRosa.
For sure.
Mark DeRosa to me was a dude that used to be on Around the Horn, or not Around the Horn, the
talk show.
the
Talk show
MLB
guy.
Tonight show
Yeah.
and all that stuff, and he'd be clowning around and be like, "Oh, when I played and this, and that," and it's like,
Back in my days.
yeah, type of shit, and just kind of like, all right, bet. But
Yeah,
when
yeah.
people told me, "Oh, Mark DeRosa is gonna be like the head coach," I'm like,
Whatever.
Mark DeRosa is the best America had to offer when it comes to head coaches.
Exactly.
Where
bro.
has he been a head coach before?
I don't know.
Exactly, like,
I don't know Mark DeRosa's history other than
dude, like for
he
example,
played Major League Baseball and he's on MLB Network.
For example, Mike Piazza's never been a Major League Baseball coach. Maybe he's been like an assistant or something.
Andrew Jones.
Andrew
Another
Jones,
one.
right?
Albert Pujols.
But like
Dominican.
you see like the credentials when it comes to those guys. Mike
Yeah.
Piazza, Hall of Fame catcher.
For sure.
Andrew Jones, Hall of Fame outfielder. Whether people agree with his induction or not, cool, whatever. But he's been in the trenches and he's one of their star athletes. Mark
Yeah.
DeRosa wouldn't even sniff the American roster, bro. Back in his prime. Was Mark DeRosa part of Team USA when he was in his prime?
Oh no. Not at all. I'm trying to find
And I'm not saying that's
Mark
a qualifier, but it's
DeRosa.
kind of like just a random like choosing for coaches. You know what I mean?
Mark DeRosa played from 1998 to 2013. Got a 10.6 career WAR.
Okay.
Let me see how many
Which is
home
it,
runs he hit 100 home runs.
Okay.
So over 10% of his hits were home run. Okay, I like that.
All right.
975 hits career. He
We
played
didn't even crack 1,000.
hits wise.
Like,
Yeah.
did he? Like 990 something?
975.
Exactly.
975.
Garrett Anderson's a better fucking candidate at
Let me
that
see,
point.
1, 2. He played 16 years in Major League Baseball. He was in Major League Baseball for 16 years. So you gotta give.
No,
him,
you got to. I'm
shoot
not
him-
saying
I'll shoot him some bail there. Like,
I'm not saying he doesn't know the game,
he
but
could,
when.
he could hold the job. Yeah, he
So
definitely.
who would be a great American ball player that you would want to see be coach? Is I think the better question. Nobody knows who Mark DeRosa is. Like outside of baseball,
right?
if you were to like be like, oh, who's that? Oh,
Well,
Mark-
outside of baseball, why would you know anybody in the?
But the whole thing is,
WBC?
if you're trying to bring people to the game and you're trying to grow it in certain aspects,
Right.
and you're trying to get people excited about this.
Well, you got to introduce guys to people
Why
that,
not
don't,
Barry
that they
Bonds?
don't know. Barry Bonds is.
Why not Mark McGuire?
Why not? Yeah, I could see that.
Why not Rafael Palmeiro? Oh,
You, as you pick all the steroid guys,
but the
For
whole
sure.
thing is,
no
people-
one knows if DeRosa did steroids. He
But-
played in the same fucking era.
but the whole thing is, with me, my argument being is, if you were to ask Barry Bonds to coach that team with Mark McGuire being your hitting coach,
yeah, he's a bigger face. He's a bigger face.
You want to
Yes.
know how many fools would probably run through a wall for them fools?
Yeah.
Remember when Mark McGuire was at Arizona, and that fool?
St. Louis.
No, when he was a
Coaching?
coach. I think it was Arizona
San Diego.
or San Diego. That's what it was. And they got into it with the Dodgers, and he's yelling at all the Dodgers coaches like, "Fuck you, fight me, blah blah," and he's just going crazy. I don't remember what he said exactly,
Yeah.
but and you see his guys just rallying around him, like whether they're.
Yeah,
But he's
goated, respected.
Barry Bonds as well. People may not like Barry Bonds, but guess what? He's respected no matter where. His big pitbull ass head, like when he walks through certain places, people got love and respect for him. Not because, hey, like you play baseball and you're a pro. It's because he knows the game, bro, and he's helped a lot of people along the way. I'm not saying
Barry Bonds, in comparison to Mark DeRosa, has 162.8
career war.
career war. Yeah, in comparison to Mark DeRosa's 10 point whatever, 10.1, 10.2. What's the difference?
Oh, okay. I'll give you
Percentage wise, I couldn't tell you what's the percentage of his hits.
I can give you another one that's maybe not as like high profile as
Barry Bonds didn't hit 300, Frank.
You know who? You know who would be a good
He
picture?
hit 298. Damn it.
They played for the great state of Texas in a sense because they played for the Houston Astros. Why not Jeff Bagwell and Craig Biggio?
I like Biggio. I don't like Bagwell. I like Biggio.
But Biggio, why not Biggio? Right?
Yeah.
Why not? There's so many people from like a certain amount of time. How are certain people supposed to get excited like about certain people?
Who's managing Nicaragua?
Dusty Baker.
Why isn't he doing it?
Why? Because somebody didn't bother to ask him, and they just kind of put, to me, like almost like somebody controllable. Mark DeRosa's controllable.
Baker's not.
I think Dusty Baker's gonna do his shit the old school way, the way he's done it to win
toothpick in the mouth and everything.
Championships. Why not? Bruce Bochy's too old. Bruce Bochy, younger Bruce Bochy would be a perfect fit for Team USA.
Yeah.
Because not every Lou Piniella.
Is he still alive? He's old. He's
But that's what I'm saying.
That.
But like in their prime
right.
to be coaches, you need a Lou Piniella type guy currently to run those teams.
Dusty Baker's full name is Johnny B. Baker.
Nice.
Johnny
B. Baking.
Johnny B. Bacon. His in comparison to Mark DeRosa, his WAR is 37.0.
But still better than DeRosa's at 10.
3 times. 3.7 times if we're being kind of exact, I guess.
And I think we just
he's from Riverside, right down the street, neighboring city. Yeah. Give me Dusty Baker for Team USA, bro. They win. If Dusty Baker manages Team USA, they win.
I think that's different passion, dude. Like, you want to do it for them. Like, right?
Yeah.
Another good one.
Ooh, give it to me.
John Madden.
Yeah?
Mike Scioscia.
Mike Scioscia would be good. Mike Scioscia. I mean, even though he played, well, he managed the Angels. He had a lot more success than whatever they currently have on the field.
But that's my whole thing is there's people who would get you, like, within the baseball community, there would be people who would be, damn, Mike Scioscia's coming out of retirement and coaching Team USA. Bro, Benjamin Gill, Benji Gill, Benjamin Gill, average player, right? But you want to know why people want to run through a wall for Benji Gill?
He's a catcher.
No, because Benji Gill plays shortstop. But like,
was he a shortstop?
Benji, you're thinking about Benji Molina, fool.
Fuck. I think. All right,
But
keep going. I'll look him up.
Because Benji Gill's like one of those dudes that's been involved with baseball.
Ooh, Benji Gill.
And he's been to a ship and he's played his role, right?
Yeah.
He was a role player that knew his role, played well, and did his thing. But people would want to run through a wall for him because he didn't just stick around for MLB. He went to Mexico and started coaching down there and became, you know who they would play?
Confirmed Benji Gill, shortstop first few years, second base, shortstop, DH, first base, center field. He played center field for a little bit, for one game.
for one game.
Yeah, for one game.
Angel's always been hurting. People just don't know.
Played the bulk of his career with Anaheim, and then he played 4 seasons, 3 seasons with 4 seasons with Texas.
Yeah, the Rangers.
The Rangers, yeah, but Benji Gill, shortstop. Okay.
But you want to know why people want to run through the wall? Because he stayed involved in the game in a certain aspect. DeRosa, I don't know what his...
From Tijuana, bro.
Yeah,
he's Tijuana, yeah.
He's Mexican as it comes.
Some smack dab in the middle of it. Drafted by the Rangers 1991. I was 6 years old.
Damn,
out
bro.
of Castle Park High School in Chula Vista. Okay, there you go.
But that's kind of like the thing, right? Benji Gill's not only on both sides of it. Like, he's also coached in Mexico, and I think his teams have won championships back to back in Mexico.
Yeah.
So like, he has a couple players on that team that people haven't heard of because they just play Mexican ball, but are just as good defensively.
Full name Romar Benjamin Gill.
Damn, Romar's a crazy
Romar.
Romar.
I like that. I'm gonna name my, if I ever have a son, which I won't.
Fucking
Romar Boski.
Romar Boski's go crazy. Roboski is like a combo of you and Rodarte and Boski.
If Boski and Ro had a baby, his name would be Romar. If we had a baseball baby.
Dude, and I kind of lost track of like what we were trying to say, and we just kind of spiraled into like tangents and tangents
All
and
good.
tangents. But
that's why we do this.
But
Frank.
I think that's my take on like the love and passion that like certain countries show over the U.S.
Yeah, and
that's why people think that it's kind of like, oh, you're anti-patriotic for rooting against the U.S. Bro,
sacrifice in the trenches.
You know what? I love Team USA because of what they represent. And I love
we're hurting adversity.
I love every team for what they represent.
That's just whack, bro.
I just-
that fool's whack.
I just have a certain like
He's good at baseball. He's not good at speeches.
I have a certain soft spot for Team Mexico, right?
For sure.
And if Honduras played baseball and Dubon
You'd
and all
have
that,
you'd
I'd have a soft spot for them.
Yeah.
It's just like one of those things where it's like I think people look at it in a sense of betrayal when you should be looking at it. It's like America in itself wasn't created just for a certain specific type of people. It came at the sacrifice,
Yeah.
the commitment, playing through injuries.
While in the trenches.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, because, for example, Chinese Taipei, right? China doesn't have a team.
It's all made in Taiwan, Frank. Everything we import
But, like,
from Taiwan.
Jaime Barria, I didn't even know he was former Angel Grade.
Oh, there you go.
But
Panama and Canada on the TV here.
it's just one of those things where I think Team USA does lack that, but certain years they have it. And you're not. For example, remember when Manny Machado first played for the Dominican Republic?
Yeah.
Remember how butthurt people were? They're like, but he's from New York. Why is he?
Have you heard his accent?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
But the whole thing is like, why wouldn't you like play for the team that like kind of represents who you are as a person?
Nolan Arenado did. He played for Team USA his first time around. Now he's with Puerto Rico. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, why are you gonna hate on him? Like, if anything, like he's got the best of both
That
worlds.
was half Puerto Rican, half Mexican. too,
He's
no?
got the best of both worlds, bro.
I think he could like legit play for Mexico too.
probably could. Maybe
I-
next time around. Maybe
I'd have to
he
double
does it.
check, and I'm not gonna go check right now.
Maybe
but-
he manages Mexico next time.
Yeah, and even then, you don't have to be Mexican to manage the team. Like Dusty Baker, maybe Nicaraguan, like
Somehow.
somewhere down the line, but
But he's a manager.
he's a manager. Yeah, like he could. Dusty Baker chose maybe to manage Nicaragua because maybe he like, oh, they don't have a coach, but
Yeah.
these guys want to be here.
Yeah.
They want to play.
Sees the passion.
Sees the passion, and he sees these kids who also look like him, but they're not American. They're
Right.
Nicaraguan, but
Right.
black is black, brown is brown,
Yeah.
and you can relate to it at some form, aspect,
Yeah.
like level to it. Like, and I think that's why people like it. Like Josh Naylor, like a lot of people when you watch the Seattle Mariners probably don't even know Josh Naylor's Canadian,
Yeah.
and there he is, like, and I'm pretty sure his brother's probably on the team too, Bo.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if both Naylor's on there. And, like, when you think about, like, this Canadian team, probably in comparison to...
And he's the captain. Naylor.
Yeah, so if you think about this team in comparison to
Josh.
the team that fought Team Mexico...
What kind of a name is Josh, bro? Like, fuck.
But you think about
Shout out
this,
to my boy Carrasco.
but if you think about these teams, right, like, in comparison to the first team Canada... Dude, Tyler O'Neill. I didn't know Tyler O'Neill was Canadian.
Tyler O'Neill hit 199 for the Orioles last year. That's crazy.
He was better in Boston.
Far better in Boston. He wasn't hurt.
Oh, God.
See you later, ball.
That's a foul ball.
Foul bomb.
Damn.
Damn, what? You think he's the king of foul bombs, bro? Psh,
That's crazy. That fool hit
shit,
that
the
shit.
king of foul
far.
bombs is sitting in this room, bro. And it ain't you, Frankie. But yeah, man. All that to say that the World Baseball Classic is fucking dope. We get it once every...
I think us getting into this
4 years.
long-winded conversation about it
Yeah.
makes it seem.
Last time was 3 years. Next time, what, 2030?
And feel free to shit on me. There's probably like a lot of stuff I missed or got wrong.
I mean, you know, it's all opinion here. If you guys don't fucking agree with what we say, man, then
Fuck you.
first of all, fuck you, but also send us a DM and let us know what you
Yeah, or inform us of certain facts and things that may.
tell it like it is.
Is the World Baseball Classic still going on by the next time we record?
The championship, I just had it right here. The championship will be held on St. Patrick's Day.
Nice.
The semifinals, March 15th and 16th. So, yeah, we'll have a, by then we should have a pick for the championship game. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, honestly, dude, I just, Pool A against Pool B. Realistically, yeah, I guess realistically, Mexico could play against Japan in the championship. I like that. I like that a lot. Cuba could play Japan.
Yeah,
I still think Japan wins it ultimately.
I think it's Japan, Dominican Republic, depending on how the brackets lay out.
Yeah, because quarterfinals is going to be Pool A runner-up against Pool B winner, and then Pool B runner-up against Pool A winner. And then on the other side of the bracket is you're gonna have your Pool D winner
Who the fuck is Jerry
against
Young?
the Pool C runner up,
This is their cleanup hitter.
and then the Pool D runner up against the Pool C winner. So like it's like there's some like cross multiplication going on there. But yeah, that's it. That's your quarterfinals, and then your two winners obviously go to the semis on both sides. Semi 1, semi 2. Semi-final 1 winner will play the semi 2 winner. Duh, that's how brackets work, Frank.
Yeah.
So yeah, ultimately, like, I think the organizers of these pools realistically want U.S. against Japan, like a rematch. That's what I think, and I feel like they're gonna do anything in their power to get that accomplished. You can easily have Venezuela in the championship because they're good. They're really good. Dominican will be there in the quarterfinals, and then I'm gonna have Japan with Korea. I don't know where they currently stand, but yeah, man.
You want to hear something funny before we after we close this out?
Yeah, let's wrap. Let's hear your funny. Wrap this up, and then we'll get onto our. I got one question and some SOS.
It's gonna be kind of funny because you're going back to like a random name on a really ethnic team.
Okay.
So Team Canada has a Logan Allen.
Okay.
Panama has a Logan Allen.
Oh god.
Both white.
Jesus. I saw Panama with Logan Allen.
And it's funny because it's like legitimately they had a standoff. You know how like they do the national anthem?
Oh no, they did it.
Yeah, they're just one against the other.
That's awesome.
But that's what I mean. Like little
I
moments
love
like
that.
this is what makes this shit fun.
I love that. Remind me to use both of those guys for the graphic. How'd you like my graphic, by the way, for the pod drop?
It's pretty cool.
It was a little.
I think
much.
when you know the context behind the thing, it doesn't really hit you a certain type of way because you're kind of
Unless you know the context.
But if you don't know the context, you're kind of just sitting there going like, "This is suspect as fuck."
Yeah, I'm gonna need a cutout of Logan Allen and the other cutout of the other Logan Allen
Just looking at
facing off for the graphic. I think that's what I'm gonna try to do. Remind me to do that if I forget.
that shit's funny.
Jesse, if you're listening, book that.
I'll just send you the
Yeah, send it. Send
John Boy video that you put
Send
up.
that shit to me. That shit's funny. Frankie, I got an update.
Let's go.
OC Moonshots. That game's over.
Nice.
That game's over.
Hit me with some good news.
Do you want to know what happened?
Sure. Of course. Of course.
OC Moonshots brought home the championship 6-4. Our friend and podmate.
Podmate. Co-host.
It's co-host. Why would I miss that?
Because it's just funny to me. So that's why I kept.
Our podmate. You just went with it.
Podmate,
Yeah, you
yeah.
just went with it, asshole. I hope Jesse took championship shorts. Have you seen championship shorts?
Yeah, the ones that look like underwear.
They're like American flag underwear type shit.
Yeah.
OC Moonshots champions. Shout out to our good friend Ryan Benson and the OC Moonshots and Jesse, podmate. Jesse, book the OC Moonshots for the championship. They won the SoCal MSBL
Nice.
fall. Is
Reputable
fall
league.
Reputable league. Man, shout out to them, man. Shout out to them for win the ship. I'm wearing my OC Moonshots shirt, by the way.
Nice.
This is my.
Because you knew.
Because I knew. I just know. I drink and I know things, Frank.
Nice.
What show is that? Where'd I get that quote? That's not my quote.
I drink and I know.
Even though like it's a fact, like I actually drink.
It's
and
a
then
show or a movie?
It's a show.
Game of Thrones.
Yes, sir. Who says it?
I drink and I know things. I drink and I know things.
Come on, dog. You got this. You can do it.
It's not a Baranthian.
It's not Baratheon, no. I drink and I know things. I can't imitate.
Is it the ginger?
The ginger?
No, it's not people from the north, right?
No, it's not anyone from the north.
Not a Baratheon.
Not Baratheon. He's a Lannister,
Jamie?
not Jamie.
Oh, Tyrion?
Tyrion, yeah.
The little midget?
You can say midget, bro. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's fine.
Little
if you say
person?
midget.
Little person?
The little man. Little man.
Little person.
The little man. Yeah, man. But yeah, I drink and I know things, and I knew the OC Moonshots were gonna win against Hideo Nomo.
It was a close game.
I
though.
was told Hideo Nomo was pitching against them. Like, that's wild, bro. 6 split finger, man. But yeah, man. I wish I could win a championship.
The tornado turn, too.
The what?
The tornado
The
turn.
tournament. Yeah, I think so. OC Moonshots win. SoCal MSBL. Frank, let's wrap this up with SOS.
Let's go.
And then I have a question from Brendan Meredith of the San Diego Tigers? San Diego Tigers of SDABL. Sudabble. We haven't talked about them in a long time. It's been a minute. I owe you guys one. I apologize. But he asked me in the middle of the week, and I was like, I'm going to present this question on the pod. He said, do you cross in front of home plate / the batter's box or behind the catcher and the umpire before hitting? So, like, when you're going up to bat, if you have to cross, like, if you're first base side,
I want to say I cross.
you cross in front or you walk around behind?
Cross in front.
You cross in front?
Because I'm right-handed when I hit, even though I throw left-handed.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the time, I think, like, yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, championship game against the Charros in Firecracker, games in Irvine, and even at the Swamp in Swamp Junior, I cross and I go across the plate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because why the fuck am I gonna go? I will go around depending on space too. Like if there's a lot of space and I'm coming from a certain spot and it's a big backstop, I might go. No, but even then, I think at Tempe Diablo, I went across.
Went across. So yeah, he asked me the question. He posed a question.
What's Bush League and what's not?
I don't know, man. I think that's why it intrigued me because, like, I said my answer is like I walk in front of the catcher and in front of home plate.
Yeah.
But I specifically do not walk. I don't cross through the batter's boxes or over home plate. Like I kind of walk like around that circle.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I mean? But like I stay out of the batter's boxes, but I walk in front. You know, and but Brandon, he walks behind the catcher and the umpire because he was told that it's a respect thing. Which I could see that. I do. I can empathize with that. However, for me, like I think that's something that I used to do. But then one day I was trying to break out of a slump, and I walked in the front, and it's just been like that ever since.
I think fuck the catcher and fuck the umpire.
And I'm still in a slump, Frank.
Now, I think I see why people walk around, but I also see why people just go across. It's just more efficient. I never looked at it as a respect thing.
Yeah.
Like, I say what's up. Like, I'll be like, hey, what's up, Lou? Or like, my form of respect when it comes to that stuff, because we're competing in a game, I probably, number one, I don't talk to the catcher because it's like, unless he talks to me or we're cool. Like, the Miles catcher today, that motherfucker, because he only speaks Spanish, I think. That motherfucker does not talk to me.
Who's that?
The catcher for the Miles?
I don't think he talks to anybody, bro.
The older dude? Doesn't talk to anybody, but the younger dude that they brought in after, he kind of laughed a couple times when I said some shit.
Uh-huh.
So I could see, like, he's kind of more chill, more, like, laid back.
Yeah.
But usually I just ask the umpire, like, hey, top of zone, bottom zone, how far you're going out? All right, is that pretty much black? You know what I mean? Kind of like that.
Right.
That's my form of respect, because instead of showing them up and being like, oh, that's a ball, I just go, hey, was that top of zone? All right, cool. So I know that's going to be pretty much top. If he goes, no, that was middle, I'll be like, oh, that's middle? Cool, bet. So I have to watch out for even a higher pitch, right?
Right.
But if you...
And now he's showing his hand, too.
Yeah, and then you can just kind of be like, oh, okay, for sure. Now you know what to look for, right? You can kind of like take a mental note of the strike zone. So I get why people walk around and why people walk across. Me, I think it's just always been habit to walk across. As long as I don't step on the plate, I do not step on the plate when I cross it.
Never. I don't step on home plate. I don't touch home plate unless I'm scoring a run. I've never tapped it with the bat. Nothing. I don't know if I you mess with it.
Next time I'll think about it, but I don't think I tap it. I tap the outside of it.
Yeah.
Kind of like just to measure where I'm at distance wise.
Yeah, there's some hitters that definitely do that. I mean, you see it in the bigs. You know,
Otani with the bat laid down, so his foot's
I think his is kind of specific though. I think he lines his
back foot to the plate.
he lines the like the barrel.
Yeah.
Not the barrel, but like the handle to like the diagonal part of the plate.
Yeah.
It's for so he knows where to stand in the box. You know.
I think it's cool.
I don't know if it's a mental thing.
It might just be different boxes, different things.
Different boxes is it's the
Mental
thing.
notes, like just kind of like that.
Yeah. But yeah, for me, man, as far as
Damn, that neon yellow catcher's gear is sick.
it is Jaron Durant with a first pitch bomb. Look at that. See you later, ball. First
You called it too.
First pitch bomb. He did it as I was saying it, so it's not like I called it right.
No, but you
before.
saw the swing and you were like, "Oh, that's a bomb."
Oh, see, I saw the pitch. I'm like, see ya. But yeah, man, that's my answer to the question.
Yeah.
To Brendan's question.
That's a
And-
good.
and he didn't submit it for SOS, but I was like, you know, I like this question.
That's a non-specific, like not meant to be argumentative. Kind of like, oh, what do you guys
It's like,
do?
well, what do you do? Yeah, but is it a respecting? Like, what do you think? Like, do you think?
I think in certain like spaces. I think, and then certain
depending on who gives you that
and
info.
who coaches you too, and
Yeah.
what program you're a part of. Because
Right,
there's certain
right,
people
right.
who play for coaches are like, nah, we don't do that. We always walk behind. Oh, nah, we walk across. Oh, nah, we do this. Oh, nah, we do that. Like,
Yeah.
for example, I think I've seen one of our guys today. Like, he taps the catcher and taps the umpire with his bat, like really lightly. And I'm just like, oh, that's the respecting. Like, hey, saying
Right.
what's up, how's it going?
I think if I know the catcher, like I might say, like I might tap him, but I'll be like, let's say his name is Joe Blow, like shout out Joe Blow, Frank, like shout him out, shout out Joe Blow. But if I know Joe Blow, I'll be like, what's up, Joe Blow? How you doing? How's you been? If I don't know the catcher, like I probably won't say nothing. You know. Best case, I'll say, beautiful day to play. It's a great fucking day. I'll say some shit like that. God damn, that was a bomb.
Yeah.
But you know, like I tend to not say much to the backstops. You know, I don't say much.
If they say something to me, I'll say something back. But other than that, I won't.
Yeah,
I'll say what's up. or
If we
whatever.
know each other, like we'll typically be
I
like,
think
"What's
it's
up,
like
man? How you been?"
Paredes,
Type shit.
The homie Paredes, I think when we were in Arizona, I noticed he would like go up, fist bump the blue, fist bump the. It's either a fist bump or a light bat tap, but he does that where he's like kind of like.
Do you think that could work against you though? Like the blues, like, oh, this guy's kissing ass.
I think depending on
Depending on the blue.
the temperament, of the blue, because it's like, why are you kissing my ass, bro? Like, do you want
Yeah.
more calls? But that's not a pessimistic umpire in a sense,
Right.
Because I think another umpire is just like, I'm just gonna call it.
I think it just depends.
I'm
on
just
who
gonna
you
call
have.
it, bro. And if like you're good, you're good, and if you're not, you're not. Like, you know what I mean, like.
1000%, man. MLB just did the Logan Allen versus Logan Allen thing.
Yeah,
they just got the notification. Hey, we heard it here first though on the pod.
Yeah.
You know, probably not.
Fuck you and your notifications. on the
Yeah,
phone.
fuck your notifications, you old bands. Let me see.
Quick note for Brazil, since we're watching Brazil versus Mexico as we're potting.
Okay.
Lucas Ramirez, Angel prospect.
I like
son
him.
of Manny Ramirez.
Yeah, I didn't realize mom was Brazilian.
I didn't know either.
Yeah, because
I was not aware of that.
Nah, I mean, why
But
the
the
fuck?
beauty of the World Baseball Classic, bro. You
Yes,
don't know what anybody
yes,
is.
Yeah. I don't know.
And you know,
It might be one of those things where, like, all right, you're gonna go play, like Logan Allen, you're gonna go play for Panama
because your mom is Panama. Panamanian.
because your mom is now Panamanian.
There's no really hiding.
Who's the catcher? Who's the catcher? Austin Wells, you're Dominican because
Your great grandparents are Dominican.
your great parent. Yes,
On your mom's side,
they are now Dominican. Who's another one?
Alejandro-
Lucas Ramirez, your mom's now Brazilian. Congratulations, you get to play in the World Baseball Classic. And I feel like there's one
I
more.
feel like, dude, when you think about it, though, when you're looking at it a certain way, I'm looking at it another way. Manny was a wild boy back in his day.
He's fucking.
And I don't think all his kids are from the same women, if I had to guess.
He was fucking in the Green Monster.
So I'm thinking, like, he came across a...
How many times do you think Manny Ramirez smashed in the Green Monster? Like, just in general.
Once, at least.
At least
At
once?
the very least once.
David Ortiz?
Once. I think everybody has at least tried to.
I wonder if there's like a subculture of the Red Sox, bro, where they're like you got to fucking.
I think
monster.
more fans are fucking the Green Monster by sneaking in
inside,
inside the Green. You want to know why I think that? Because it's
tours.
Yeah,
they stay back.
Either the tours or like, you ever watched The Town? And how those people just walk in, like somebody like just lets them in, like they walk through these gates and there's nobody there, one security guard.
That's been a long time since I watched The Town.
But like when you watch it, you're kind of like, damn, that's how easy it is to get into Fenway.
Yeah.
Because what is it, Rookie of the Year? There's a dude, you have to knock, and there's a dude that opens a little window. He's like, what do you want?
Yeah.
But
Wow,
in like
I can see that.
but in The Town, they legitimately just walk in with cop uniforms. So if you keep it low key and you kind of just like mind your business or you pretend like you belong there, I can see you getting to the Green Monster and being able to smash.
Yeah. I get that.
But obviously, that's more of like kind of more far fetched in a sense, in my opinion. Like,
we got a voice DM.
Let's go.
Got a voice DM. We'll do the voice DM last. But Brandon, thank you for submitting.
That's a good question. I did like it.
Yeah, I mean it wasn't a like enormous question or anything like that, but like
I think it's one of those questions that's a little bit more thought provoking because it even had me going like, damn, what do I do? Do I go across? Do I do this? Do I do that?
Yeah. All right, let's start off SOS with 3 from Rigo. Rigo plays out in the Valley for the Momias. Rigo Hidalgo, owner of Ronin Bats. Get yourself a motherfucking Ronin bat. Rigo, send us some motherfucking Ronin bats. I'm just kidding. He says, hot take. Ooh, this is a good one. Hot take, Mexico upsets USA again on Monday. I think
I don't think it's a hot take. I think it's like something.
I think USA has lost to Mexico the last 3 times.
Damn, for real?
I think I'd have to. If you want to fact check that, you don't have to.
I'm not.
And then he says, FYI, if you guys see a Mexico flag hanging over in the Crawford boxes in left field, that's your boy.
Oh, he's going down there?
All right. She got a voice message from B-Well, by the way. Let's go.
I think I agree with Rigo, but it also comes down to the like.
Agree with what?
That I think Mexico upsets them again, but I don't know if it's so much of an upset. Because when you look at both rosters, yes, the U.S. has more star power.
It's kind of like not wanting to lose to the Gators.
And then losing to the Gators.
Like, they're just teams like...
Way to make it about us.
We just... That's just what I do, bro. Like, me making shit about myself, there's a carryover to making it about the Gators.
Yeah,
you know?
true that.
Chomp, motherfucker.
No, I think it's not necessarily a hot take. I think it's more of a, like, an unpopular opinion. Like...
Yeah.
Like...
Well, wouldn't
my opinion,
wouldn't an unpopular opinion be a hot take?
No, because technically speaking, like, a hot take would be, like, something fucking radical as fuck. Like, nobody believes it.
Like, Mexico will win 20-0. That's a hot take.
Or a hot take's like, Mexico's the better team. Mm-hmm. But that's your opinion. It's a hot take, but it's not really necessarily, like, factual when you go name by name, right?
Right. Okay.
But, like, an unpopular opinion is like, hey, bro, I know people don't want to hear this, but I think Mexico kicks our ass again.
Yeah.
If you're a USA fan, right? Mm-hmm. That's an unpopular opinion. Or, hey, I think Mexico beats your guys' ass again. We beat you guys again. Yeah, it's an unpopular opinion, like, because nobody wants to hear that. But the facts are that, like, they've beat you. Let's say it has been the last 3 World Baseball Classics. They've upset you because you've had the better teams. Any team with Mike Trout and Bryce Harper...
Yeah.
Some of these sluggers, like, come on, bro. And this is the first year without him, obviously, because of insurance issues. But when you got Big Dumper, Bryce Harper, like, just these killers on the team. When you have Paul Skeens,
yeah.
It's just like one of those things where, like, yeah, it's an unpopular opinion. Because on paper, Mexico should never touch.
No.
And to be fair, Mexico should have never even... like tested Japan the way they did in the semifinal in the last one. Right. Because if Murakami just pops that up to center, game over, it's Mexico,
Ball
USA.
Game. Yeah. That's a wild championship, bro.
And that's gonna be a heated one.
It's a heated championship because it's so close to home, especially for guys like us, guys in our region. You know,
culturally,
like,
it's just like
culturally around here. Oh my god,
in 2 different ways, yeah. Because then you
might actually have a street war.
I don't think we.
No,
I don't. Yeah, I don't think baseball.
depending on the neighborhood.
I don't think baseball carries that unless it's like soccer when the World Cup. Like, let's say for example, the World Cup.
No era penal.
Like, let's say like the World Cup for whatever
Shout out
reason.
to my boy Anton. I miss Anton, bro.
Oh, dude, I love.
I need to get him a
Anton.
daddy's jersey.
I need
like
to get him out here
one
for a
that
Gator game.
Anton, if you're listening, hit us
Gator
up.
game.
Hit us up.
I need an outfielder.
Give us the one time that roster is ever evolving. No, it's ever revolving.
I'll pay the extra money.
Fuck it, YOLO. You have to pay extra money for.
Yeah, if you surpass a certain roster limit. I think right now.
Really.
To be fair though, I have a certain Chip Alvarez like on the team right now.
Who is Chip Alvarez? Is a text message I just received.
Oh, did
by
you?
the way,
Oh.
yeah, it's a text message I just
From
got.
who?
From our good friend from the Upland Mets, Ethan.
Oh God.
He said, "Who's Chip Alvarez?"
Oh, because I'm guessing he's either looking at the roster or
No, he.
you hear the pod.
Here he's listening to the pod.
Okay.
Yeah. Podcast historian Ethan Manning. I don't know, bro. I still don't know who's like more locked in, Jesse or Ethan. That's a tough one.
I think it's Ethan.
Because Ethan hits me with some shit sometimes, and I'm just like, for real, I forgot about that. Then Jesse will say some shit sometimes, and I'm just like, that's right, I did say that.
But I think it's one of those things where they're locked in two different manners. And I
They're
think-
both catching up.
Yeah, but I think it's also like one's more from like a participant form. Like Jesse's like wanting to know for context issues, while Ethan's just knowing for the love of the game. Like he's like kind of like
For the love of the pod, yeah.
yeah for the love of pod
For the culture.
and
For
'cause-
the,
and
you
'cause he's
could-
a- and
Frank,
'cause-
I could argue that both of them are for the culture.
and because he's a homie, like, and he also wants to like support like what we're doing, but
Yeah.
it's different in the sense because like when Jesse does it, he brings it up on the pod, so it's like a tool. It's kind of like a reference. He's like he's kind of like almost like an almanac of sorts, like a encyclopedia.
But
of
he's
the pod.
he's only that because he's here.
But that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
But he's like an encyclopedia of the pod. So when he says something, we can reference back, or he can catch you on your bullshit and then say, whether he catches you on your bullshit, because some people are gonna take it that way, or he's just like saying like, did you have a change of heart from the last time we had this conversation?
Right,
Or you
right.
had this conversation.
Right.
So he says it more from like an encyclopedia type of way, like, hey,
Yeah.
I'm just fact checking.
So what's
you
the
here.
difference between an encyclopedia and an almanac?
Almanac? I'd have to look it up because
That's a great question, huh?
Yeah, but like
that's my drunk talking.
encyclopedia. I think is like more. Dude, honestly, I don't want to misspeak because I use both because they're both sources of information.
Well, the beautiful thing about the internet, Frank, is that we can ask it questions.
True that.
Let me see. What's the difference between an almanac and an encyclopedia? I hope I spelled that correctly. How is an almanac different from an encyclopedia?
Almanac
people?
holds certain information. I know that much.
The key difference between an almanac and an encyclopedia is that the almanac is an annual publication containing astronomical, nautical, astrological, or other events of the year, whereas the encyclopedia is a single or multi-volume publication that contains authoritative knowledge on many subjects or many aspects of one blah blah blah.
So technically, I didn't use them wrong. I just used them in like a different context for each thing.
Right. They both
One's yearly and one's more of like a encompassing of multiple.
Yeah.
layers of
Okay.
it.
I understand the difference. If you asked me to explain this to you, I wouldn't be
It
able
would be
to.
hard.
It would be
yeah, because I was like,
can't do it.
I didn't know it was yearly. The almanac, I thought the almanac was like kind of like maybe edition wise more than it was like yearly. Like, oh, there's like a 10th edition,
Right.
which should maybe not necessarily be every year, but like they release it every other year or something like that. Or they do some, for example, certain textbooks they release multiple of them hoes. Like, not Rowdy Tellez running that out. Oh,
Did you ever watch not my vlog, but did you ever watch a pod vlog? We were spring training. No, WBC 2023 USA versus Mexico game,
nah.
and I was like, I fucking love Rowdy. You never see that?
I think I did catch a glimpse of it, bro. But he legit ran that ball out full speed.
Let me see. Fucking goat number 44, Mexico, Rowdy Tellez.
Look, they're all out because he was moving, bro. Look, watch.
Let me see this shit. I like that.
Like, broke
Oh,
his
fucking
back.
splintered bat.
Look,
I did that today, bro.
boom.
That was me today, dude. That was me today. And then you got Nacho. See ya.
He's in the 6 hole, right? Yeah.
6 hole, yeah.
Damn, he's protecting Rowdy. Crazy.
That's wild. Now Rowdy's protecting him, bro. It's crazy, bro. I feel like the number 6 hitter in lineups is stupid important.
That's why you should put Lou and Jesse there.
Damn, he just whiffed on a cock shot fastball 92.
Yeah.
The 6 hitter in any lineup is interesting. Like, I remember I used to tell you, like,
the number 9 hitter.
Just bat me 6, bro. Just bat me 6. Like,
behind me and Alfie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and even before Alfie joined the squad.
Well, before that, it was.
I think I had come back, and I was
somebody
like,
specific that I was not gonna mention.
Just put me, just put me in the 6 hole. Like, let me get back into it. Like, I think that was my thought process. Anyways, man, like, let's get back to this SOS. You know, I'm all over the place today.
Low key, just because like the TV's on.
Yeah, TV's distracting. I remember one time, bro. We were different set of characters.
That was an extra large, bro. Come on. If you look at him, he's an extra large. That ain't no large body.
I got you, bro. I got you. I'm gonna get an answer for you. I'm gonna ask Alfie.
Are you?
What size T-shirt is your brother?
If he answers, that's gonna be comical.
What size T-shirt is Nacho? I got you, bro. I got you right here. He's gonna answer right away. Anyways, let's get back to SOS. I'm distracted. Next SOS is from Woody Cannon. He plays for the Brewers.
Okay.
Whittier Brewers. He said, last episode was great. You guys had a blast, and B. Will supplied some heat. And then he did the fingers. What's his fingers? The Wahoo fingers?
Shaka, yeah.
Shaka?
Yeah.
Why did they call it Wahoo?
No, it's the same thing. It's like the Shaka.
But why did I call it Wahoo?
Because it's like Hawaiian, kind of like, what's up, brother?
The Wahoo's fish tacos? Okay.
What's up, brother?
What's up, brother? Okay.
I don't know if it's that much emphasis, but
it's not a scary movie.
Yeah.
What's up? So, yeah. I appreciate the compliments. I don't know if it was fire because I didn't.
Is Whittier Brewers
Old Scabble.
Is that Pete's team?
That's Coach Goat's team, yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to the Whittier Brewers for
Pete Valdez, our teammate on the Gators.
Yeah.
Yeah, he plays for the Whittier Brewers
as well.
I believe it's the Whittier Brewers.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said Brewers in Old Scabble. It's got to be the same team. So,
Yeah.
Woody, if you know Pete Valdez, he plays with us on the Gators. Pedro Valdez. Is it Pedro?
It's Peter, yeah. But
Peter?
Yeah.
Peter Valdez. Next one is Will Dryberg again.
Okay, nice.
Our good friend, Daddy, Kansas City Monarch,
Yeah.
San Diego Thresher. Notice I went with Daddy first.
Yeah. Daddy Goat.
Daddy Goat. He said, once again, fuck the Red Sox. Hey,
Who's
man,
his team?
it's got to be the Yankees, bro.
I think so.
It's got to be the Yankees. Ain't no way he likes the Kansas City Royals. Who the fuck likes the Royals?
You know what? I feel like people who like.
I feel like Josh Kirshen, shout out Josh Kirshen, Kansas City Monarch, he likes the Kansas City Royals. But, like, he likes them, but, like, hates them. Right? Like, there's those fans.
Yeah, I
Like,
think.
because, like, you like the Angels, but, like, you fucking hate the Angels. Right?
I don't hate them. I don't think I. But I get what you're saying.
But there's like an element of hate in
I
your,
think it's
in your
like
fandom.
I love the Angels because it's the Angels and
and
it's
you
my
hate
team.
that they suck
And
cock.
I hate the fact that they're not playing to their potential.
Yeah, you hate that they suck cock. Yeah, just
I
say
hate,
that.
No, I'm not saying that because they
You're
don't
trying
suck
to be-
cock.
They suck cock, bro.
They don't
Like,
suck cock.
they suck major
They
cock.
do not suck rooster.
I like that. I mean, I don't. If he's not a Yankee fan, then I don't understand the Red Sox.
I think he's just
hate.
trying to rage bait you.
It's rage bait.
Because if he is a Yankees fan, it's like I get it.
Then I
'cause
respect it. I respect the
Well,
comment.
there's nothing to do out there but be a Yankee fan. Because if your team's the Kansas City Royals, like it's easy to
The Royals don't stink.
divert to another team. though. It's not that they stink, but it's like they've had good teams. The George Brett era, that
Yeah.
2014, 2015
George
team.
Brett, number 5.
You know what I
5
mean?
is a great number.
They've had great teams, but in between years, they haven't been great.
Right.
So it's
I
like,
think they've won the World Series like twice.
yeah. And the only reason they've ever been able to win, or they've been competitive in the last decade or so, or let's say 20 years, is because they used the model of like, let's get these young guys in that we don't have to pay, and then the moment we have to pay them, let's get rid of them and get more guys that we can control.
Kansas City Royals have won 2 World Series, 1985, my year that I was born, and 2015.
Yep, when they beat the Mets.
30 years apart.
But to be fair,
You like that math? You
Yeah.
like that math?
but it's one of those things where it's just like, you gotta love the Royals for how scrappy they are,
Yeah, I like their scrappiness. You know,
and they built some teams,
I like Cole Reagan's.
and I like the teams that they built within the limits of their franchise. Because when you think about like Moustakis, Hosmer, Gore, rest in peace. I forgot we didn't shout him out, or
Who?
Terrence Gore, who passed away.
That's right.
Rest
Go
in
ahead.
peace, Terrence Gore, bro. Sad to
Yeah.
see you go so early.
Terrence Gore, 3-time World Series
I think it was
champ.
3 times, yeah.
Um,
And he never really had like.
had like a
I think he had the dream job. He was just fast. And
yeah. He, you know, unfortunately,
And
he
he wasn't
passed
just-
away. Had a surgical procedure that I guess went awry
Like, yeah,
and didn't work. It didn't work out for him. I was at that game, Frank.
that one.
I was at that. Oh my god, it was fucking wild. If there was my dad's from Chihuahua. If there was a game I could ever like relive, it's that one, because physically there it was dope.
The passion.
We'll come back to Terrence Gore in a sec, but there was a dude,
Let's just close off Terrence Gore by saying he was way too young to go.
1,000%, 34 years old,
And he wasn't
roughly.
only like speed, but he was kind of like that guy.
He went
where
the
you-
distance.
He went the distance. He was a part of it.
He went for speed.
He's going the distance. He's going for speed.
He wasn't alone. He's all
Alone
alone.
in this time of need. But yeah, like
Yeah,
shout
man.
out to him because it's.
Nah,
like,
I
he
know.
plays for
I
some
know. I'm
great
over
teams.
here. I'm over here fucking dicking around and shit.
Yeah,
But like,
but you think about that outfield. He was a part of that elite defensive outfield for that 2015 Royal team.
yeah,
Like he was just him, Lorenzo Kane, Alex Gordon,
who did I mention to you earlier? Baseball card.
Bo Jackson.
No. Yes, the Royals.
Reagan.
Royals outfield legend. Cole Reagan's the pitcher.
Oh,
It was the catcher. The dude was like wearing catcher's gear. It wasn't Alex Gordon, right?
wearing catcher's gear.
It was a baseball card. It's a rookie card. He was wearing catcher's gear. It doesn't matter.
Oh, they took him out. Shout out to Taiwan Walker.
Shout out Taiwan Walker.
4 2/3, and I'm guessing they're saving
4 2/3 of no hit ball.
Yeah.
For them bitch ass haters out there. You know who you are if you're listening, motherfucker. There's one specific motherfucker out there. I'm not gonna call him out. I'm not gonna talk shit.
Who was it? You did say something. Sal Perez?
A real buff guy. No, what?
Sal Perez was that guy?
No, it wasn't Sal
Real
Perez.
buff guy. Tyler O'Neill?
Alfie confirmed that his brother's an extra large.
I told you.
It's extra large.
That motherfucker's big, bro.
Damn. I would have put him for a large because professional athletes like they're
lean,
jacked.
yeah.
They're jacked but lean, you know?
Yeah.
So like I just
I feel like Nacho and Alfie and them, like they're
might be
true-
about the
they're-
same size.
Yeah, they're true Mexicans, bro. Like we're just wide, big, fucking wide-chested motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Like broad. I get my broadness from my mom's side of the family though, which is kind of funny.
Yeah. All right. So
But hey,
extra large, you win.
But did you tell him like, oh, Frank wanted me and Frank are having a discussion on the pod?
Yeah.
Frank won.
Said me and Frank argue about his shirts like on the pod. But yeah, man. Shit, that's about it.
Man, shout out Terrence Gore, bro. You went too early, and
Yes,
you're part of some great teams.
Frank.
man.
This is why I love you.
And
thank
it's-
you.
And it's one of those things like we didn't mean to be dismissive. I think like we try to like
We try to keep it jovial
blah, blah,
here.
blah. We try to make sure that we cover certain things that I think would mean sentimentally to some more than others, because it's like,
Empathetic.
yeah, we're trying to be empathetic, and like Terrence Gore was a part of the baseball community. He was for the culture, and like it sucks that like some of these dudes go out the way that they do.
Dude was a champ. He was a champion. He played championship baseball,
Yeah.
you know, and succeeded. Played on a successful team.
I think that's why they like Benji Gill. Did you see that?
I missed it.
Taiwan Walker's like legitimately just leaning over like Benji Gill sitting in his manager's seat, and they're just talking, discussing. He's like, "Yeah, no," because I think the conversation is probably like, "Bro, we need you for the rest of this tournament. So what's the point of like dragging it out? We're
For
up
sure.
We're out. We're up 5-0.
Yeah, they have pitch limits and shit. Like, shit, something that I mentioned, dude.
Bro, Gomez looks like a Brazilian David. I don't know if you can hear it on the pod. But
Probably.
shout out David.
No, but like apparently there's a pitch limit in the WBC, bro.
For certain people, yeah.
Yeah, no, for all of them. For
Really?
starters, yeah. Pool play, I think is 55 pitch limit. No, 65 pitch limit. 55 was the Tariq
Oh,
Skubal
so he
thing.
went 3 1/3 then.
3 1/3, yeah. I missed the pitch count. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
I didn't know there was a pitch count though.
Yeah,
But
these dudes have a pitch limit. Pool play 65. I think quarters is 85, and semis and championships like 95.
well, that
plus.
would make sense because they're all working back into it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I can't knock Skubal so much for that because of that. That's just busting. Oh, hold up. Doo-doo-doom. It's not plugged in. What are you drinking, Frank?
Oh, I made another one of these makeshift ass margaritas. Strawberry banana with tequila and some tahini.
Strawberry banana.
Try it, bro. Don't knock it to your
It
chest.
doesn't say strawberry banana, does it?
Yeah, strawberry banana nectar.
Nectar. That's the word. All right.
Have a sip of my nectar. I'm telling you.
It's creamy tequila, bro. that's some creamy tequila right there.
Pretty much all it is.
I like that. This is when the video really like
Would hit. But Javi's not here. Buster.
Javi's photographing or photographing.
Being a photographer.
He's photographing the moonshots,
Capturing a moment.
capturing the moments.
Damn, did Ben request his presence?
Yes,
Nice.
he did. So shout out to our good friend Javi, cameraman, pod cameraman, Gators cameraman, moonshots cameraman.
Engagement cameraman.
That's it. Engagement. Yeah, yes, that's correct. We talked about that last time, right? So, anyways, man, let's wrap up SOS. Where are we at here? Let me get my phone. All right, next one, and last sent in SOS, Frank, from 69_Noob Slayer. That's Harney from the Upland Mets.
Yeah.
He says, shout out Noob Slayer 69. He's asking us to shout him out.
Shout out Noob Slayer 69.
Frank,
Ryan
shout him
Harney.
out. Shout him out, Frank.
Shout out Brian Harney, Noob Slayer 69 from the Upland Mets. He's not their best player. We all know who their best player is. Shout out to him too.
He has his Instagram account, Noob Slayer _69. Oh,
And he
69
does glasses, right?
69 _Noob Slayer on Instagram. That's his Instagram account. He's doing the meta glasses content.
Yeah. He's their second best player. Third best pitcher.
If and when we cross paths, we got to do
The Mets pose.
no, we got to do like what are they calling the comic book movies? When like
A crossover?
that, we got to do a meta crossover, a meta glasses crossover, because like I got the metas, he's got the metas, so we got to do meta crossover some way somehow. Matter of fact, last time I talked to him, it was in the Christmas tournament,
Moneyball, right?
Moneyball, LTD, Legends of the Diamond.
Merry All the Way tournament.
Well, it was not Mary all the way. Fuck, what was it? What was the tournament theme? Christmas Clash? No.
All the bells jingling.
All the balls jingling. Everybody, you guys know. You go. If you played in it, you know. That's the last time I talked to Harney. And he was like, "Are those the metas?" Because I was standing on second base. We were playing against them. Are those the metas? Yeah. My 41-year-old ass. Yeah. What's up? You want to use them? And he's like, I think I'm going to get some. He probably said that. And now he has them. So I'd like to say that Boski inspired 69 _ Noob Slayer. So shout out to that.
Yeah, shout out for the inspo.
Yeah, it's not easy making content, man. Fucking Deshaun from the Dirtbags last week.
Yeah,
He's also got he's got his content going. Chivo plays.
Chivo plays. Yeah,
Chivo plays. You know what Chivo is, Frank?
a goat.
It's a goat. It's a goat. Yeah, the POV content game is what's the word I'm looking for? Taking off?
What do you mean?
Not taking off. Like it's more in abundance now.
What
The POV
Yeah,
content.
I think
I like it depending on who you are. Like I may or may not like it, but like for the most part I like it.
yeah, because
Like if you're whack and you just want to be
like
whack about it.
Yeah, one of my favorites isn't POV, but it's like the Larry Stirrups.
Larry Stirrups is cool. He has a good combination of.
I think it's this girl taking video, and like she's behind home plate.
But he's mic'd up.
Yeah, but he's mic'd up the whole
yeah,
time
yeah,
though.
yeah.
So like,
I need to use my microphones, Frank.
And
I got to use them.
And as you're taking video, you're kind of like, or she's taking video. He's talking, so then it kind of just becomes like synced up in a sense. Like, oh,
Yeah.
here, take my phone.
If you know how to edit, you know how to sync shit up.
Yeah, so it's pretty.
Like me.
Well, technically, if you take video with the mics, you should be able to like record, right?
Yeah, but if you're like, say if you have multiple cameras, like it's easy to like overlap shit. It's easy to overlap. You just gotta. I'd have to show you, man, if your intelligence could figure it. Like you'd be like, oh, that's really easy.
Yeah.
You know, you're just doing like you do the sound waves. You know what I do when I'm trying to like use multiple videos, like if they both have if I have two separate audios, but I want to sync up the video, I do this. And then I look for the sound wave on both.
Oh, okay.
I look for the specific on the screen.
Okay.
For both
Like the-
videos. And then I line them up and I make sure they're good,
So you pretty much look for the anomaly, so which would be the clap.
which would be the clap, yes.
I got it.
Yeah, that's our anchor being as far as audio
Indicator. It'd be your
indicator. That's the perfect word. See, we get each other, bro. We get each other. It's like I know how to do shit, but you know how to explain it.
I guess.
You know, like if I had to plan it, like I could plan it, but like
Executing.
if you had to explain it, you could explain it. I couldn't explain shit to you, but I can plan and execute. I'd be like, you, this, just do it, and I just expect
Oh, never mind.
the.
He was wearing a Los Rojos jersey.
Shout out to those Rojos. Shout them out, Frank.
Never. Whoever your manager is a fucking cuck.
Oof, some harsh words. Some harsh words, man.
Yeah, don't ever come at me, dog. If you come for the king, come correct.
If you what?
If you come for the king, come correct.
Damn. Yeah, man. I guess that would be the King Gator.
Yeah.
King Gator.
Jerry knows where to find me. Ask him about it.
There you go, bro. There you go.
9 a.m. Swamp Jr.
Swamp Jr.
Roll up.
It's an hour and a half drive.
I might let you play.
Amen, brother.
Amen, brother.
Amen, brother. All right, got a couple of voice DMs so we can wrap this bitch up.
Where are we at, time-wise?
2:23-ish.
That's actually not bad.
Not bad.
How many pitches is he? Oh, he's at the cusp. So pretty much this is his last batter, no?
He has 10 more pitches.
Okay.
He has 10 more pitches. Pardinho against Joey O.
J.O.
Joey O. All right. Do you want to go with Rowe or do you want to go with B Will first?
Let's go row. I think it'd be more short-winded.
Short-winded. He sent 2.
Okay.
B Will sent 1, which is a lot longer than Rowe's 2.
2, yeah, I got it.
Rowe or B Will?
Row, I said row.
Okay, Rowe. All right, here goes. This one is from Rowe.
Yo, what up, fellas? This is your boy, Ro. Big O, Oscar, or like most of me likes to say, Boxcar.
My good friend
What's
Bakar.
up, Frank?
What up?
Jesse, Boski.
Jesse says
I
hello.
want to send this out just to Jesse Martinez.
Ooh.
So, want to respond to his comments from last week. Back in the winning column, baby. Don't ever doubt us. You know, last week is just an off week. It's
OC
baseball.
Rays. OC Rays.
Can't win them all, you know.
It was an anomaly.
We won 7-3. Great game. Everyone hit. Still missing a few guys. But, yeah, we came through. But anyways, that was for the heifer.
Hey, Heifer, man. Fuck you, Heifer, for not being here, for starters. All right, next one.
Never apologize for being.
And I got one last thing. April 3rd is opening day. Boski, I know you're a Red Sox fan. I'm a Dodgers fan. Frank, you're an Angels fan. Heifer, I don't even know what you are.
He's a Dodgers fan.
But April 3rd is Angels opening day. $25.
You know,
So
Nata already
if you guys
told me
want to
about
go,
that.
you guys are more
She's
than
like,
welcome to. I'll be going with a few of my buddies from the Rays. And yeah, $25. You can't beat it. Especially opening day, one of the best days of the year. So yeah, this is an open invitation to everybody that listens to the pod, baseball community, letting y'all know. We can always pregame at my house, but you know, just hit me up, let me know, and go from there. All right, happy Sunday, y'all, and have a great week.
This fool legit lives like 5 minutes from
I know
from
He's
Angel Stadium, bro.
I remember talking about this. You know what's funny? Nata actually asked me, she's like, "Hey, are we going to opening day?" So my girl legitimately was like, "Are we going to opening day?" I'm like, "You want to go to opening day?" She's like, "Yeah."
Which
we
one though?
No, April 3rd, Angel Stadium.
Angels, okay.
Mhm. And I was like,
Because like true opening day is March 26th.
"Yeah, well for everybody, but they're on the road." So,
Yeah.
but yeah, she was telling me, I was like, "Damn, you actually like remember it." I was like,
That's
"Sweet."
what's up. That's what's up.
But I was telling her I might take a half day and maybe just like go out to Carl Strauss, chill there, get a table early. Maybe do that. I don't know yet.
Carl Strauss in Anaheim or Corona?
Anaheim, bro.
Do you like the one in Anaheim better or the one
Yeah,
in
because it's
Corona?
right across the stadium, dog. It's like right there.
Well, yeah, I know that part. But the one you like if you just go
I think they're all unique.
all
Yeah,
there's multiple. There's more than two.
So Giselle, you know Giselle.
Yeah.
She lives in a high rise in downtown LA. Once you exit her high rise, if you make a left and another left, you're at a Carl Strauss in the middle of downtown LA. But it's kind of interesting because it's like, what's the dynamic there? And she says it's pretty chill. It's busy, but the staff's pretty efficient. Now Corona, Vista Lago, I think it's called. Super chill, super laid back. It actually used to be
Dos Lagos.
Dos Lagos. It used
Hey,
to-
you want in and out? You want some in and out?
yeah.
What you want? Double? Triple? 4x4?
Like the truck.
Got you.
Just let me know how much to send you.
So Dos Lagos?
Dos Lagos is
Dos
like
Lagos
a real
Corona?
So pretty much they have that used to be Taps, like the steakhouse,
You like onions?
grilled.
Okay, I got you.
And yeah, Dos Lagos has a different vibe because it's chill. And then like if you go during happy hour, like everybody's so happy to like help you. And if they have new beers and stuff like that, they'll be like, "Hey, do you have like if you like Red Trolley, I have this one. It's very similar." But so they have more time to help you because of the fact that it's not as busy and like people are just coming in like back to back to back.
That's the one we went to?
Yeah.
It was cool.
With
That
the
shit
little
was cool.
arcade and everything.
Yeah, that shit was cool. I liked it.
And then the downtown LA one I heard is like busy, but it's also very like more hipsterish in the sense. Like they're probably like more selling on the industrial, like get in, get out.
Yeah, more woke folks.
Yeah,
I
and then
get you.
the Anaheim one is obviously classic because
Them,
it's like
them woke folk. I like hey, that's my term, Frank. Woke folk.
the green haired folk. But
Fool, my wife. Oh my god, she's been like watching videos of like people barking at whatever they're on the floor barking, and then like a dog comes up and like tries to fuck them, or like tries to bite them and shit
why
like
is she
that.
watching that, bro?
I don't. That's what I told her. I said, you know, if you keep watching this shit, like
It's gonna keep regenerating it.
It's
Yeah,
gonna
like-
keep popping up.
Yeah,
She's like, look at this, and I'm just like, babe, that's AI. Stop.
yeah.
Like, knock it off. But yeah, that shit's funny, bro.
I think it's funny in
Shout
the
out
context
shout out to Tormenta.
yeah, it's like it's funny in the context of like you knowing that it's fake. I think when people really take it as like, oh, this shit's real, I'm like, You might need a mental health like checkup.
No, yeah, 1,000%.
But no, yeah, they're all different. I think the San Diego one's pretty chill too. Like, there's just a bunch of different.
I just want to go where Carl Strauss was, bro.
Well, Anaheim's probably the best one because
Anaheim's the best one.
Well, do you think about it? It's like,
Well, because he's not far.
number one, he's not far. It's a bar. Number two, you get $20 of drink credit if you park in their parking lot.
Yes, this is a fact.
So you pay for parking, but you kind of don't pay for it because whatever you spend in there, they discount $20.
Yeah.
So technically, parking's free.
Yeah.
As long as you buy shit from them.
As long as you buy shit. Yep.
So-
Which, like, alcohol is alcohol, bro.
So
like, give me a couple of red trolleys, please.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, pretty much. And then, like, as I think last time we got there later, but me and I thought talking about it, it's like the game starts at 6. If we get there, like, let's say at 1 or 2, and we kick it,
Oh, yes. I'm getting fucked up.
we're not necessarily getting fucked up.
Nah,
but
yeah,
you get a table.
Fool, you have 4 hours to drink
But
and eat.
But
I'm
the-
getting fucked up.
But I was telling her, I was like, well, if we get there at 2, let's say it takes a little bit to get in because people are probably having the same idea we are. Let's say we get seated or whatever by 2:33. You have 3 hours because the game starts at 6:38. You chill for 2 hours, kick it, and then you just take your time walking into the stadium, get situated, enjoy the pageantry of the whole thing, right? They have the big flag out there. They have all the singing of national anthem, sometimes by celebrities, sometimes by not. But there's a lot of pageantry that goes into opening day. So if you get there a little bit earlier for that, like it'd probably be worth it just because you get to see a bunch of cool.
July 3rd, 4th, and 5th, Frank, the Boston Red Sox will be in Anaheim.
Damn, 4th of July weekend during
Firecracker during the Cracker. I like the Cracker. The Cracker's my favorite tournament. I like the Cracker more than I like Arizona.
And we'll be in the area too. So like, let's say the schedule works out, we might be able to catch a game.
Actually, maybe, dude. They all 3 games are at 6:30, so we could probably do it. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Count me in. I'm in. I'm in. I'm in like Verizon. That used to be a commercial, right? Are you in?
No.
Like Verizon.
Are you there?
Are you there? No.
Yeah. If you go.
No, that was another one. Are you in like Verizon? Somebody's gonna.
You
Google
look
it.
that up while I go pee.
You didn't go pee. You get. I'll just time it out, bro. I ain't gonna look up shit, bro. I ain't looking up shit. I'm right. I know I'm right.
fuck you then.
I'm always right. I'm never wrong. Like, people should take everything I say for like gospel. I'm just kidding. Anything I say, do not ever take it serious.
Yeah.
Anyone and everyone that has ever known me should understand that.
He's
Don't-
retarded.
I'm retarded and I don't know nothing. Like, I'm like a literal tard. What's the most vulgar way of saying that, Frank? I'm like retarded. I'm like, "Nah."
I think
Can I say that? Is that vulgar?
that's a vulgar expression of it. I think if you have a mental setback, I think
Everyone has
I think-
mental
I
setbacks.
think the term retarded is definitely frowned upon.
Well, you can call me retarded Ralph because retarded Ralph.
I thought you were Wreck-It Ralph.
I'm also Wreck-It Ralph. Retarded, retarded. I'm Wreck-It retarded Ralph. Retarded Wreck-It
I do
Ralph.
not endorse this message.
Frank don't endorse nothing. He's afraid to lose his job. Are you afraid to lose your job, Frank?
I don't think I'm afraid to lose
Over
it.
this fucking bullshit ass podcast.
I think it's just like
it literally has an explicit content parental advisory.
I think I'm not scared to lose
thing.
my job. I think it's just like dumb to lose your job over that. I mean,
How you gonna get fired on your day off? You know me, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm just like, whatever, dude. Like, get over
did
it.
somebody gift this fool cowboy boots?
Probably. All right. B-Will's got a voice DM, and we just got one from Jesse. So
Nice.
I'm glad I looked. So here you go. B-Will, then Jesse. Here you go.
Boski, Frank, Jesse, what's going on, guys?
No, Jesse.
You know who it is. Hope you guys are doing well.
Story time with B-Will.
My set of sales team, we won today, so we're
Set
now
of Settles.
4-2 in our Liga de Mesa. Don't bother looking up a website for it. We keep all our standings and stats in a fucking Excel sheet. No, but it's still good competition. It's still good.
Nah, they could one up that by just only using a piece of paper.
True that.
Shout out to San Bernardino.
But at least they get their like.
Shout out to San Bernardino Vets League. You
Damn.
can't find their information anywhere.
They're just on a piece of paper
Literally a piece of paper.
or somebody's notes.
No, piece of paper.
But you know what's funny?
Competition.
Like at least they know
Yeah,
when
the
their
game
games
today,
are.
though, got a little
ahead
What's
of time.
funny, Frank? B Will's trying to finish here.
But it's funny because it's
Trying
like,
to finish this 4.5
at least
minute
they have
rant.
they have their schedule way ahead of time and know who they play on what day at what time.
Fuck, I almost spit my beer.
That's like I knew I would get your ass, bitch.
All right. Let B Will finish.
Crunchy. It was 19-4
They got Crunchy 19-4.
against a normally good team, but their main guy couldn't pitch. It sounded like he was hurt. Big shout out to our sponsors, Devil's Liquor. If you're in the Tempe, Arizona area and you need to stock up on some alcohol, I recommend going there. Also, Longevity Lab, you guys know, it's where we get stretched. Pause.
I was about to be
Pause.
like,
Okay, he said
you
pause.
paused. Okay,
he
cool.
said pause. Two things.
Devil's Liquor.
Can I get a discount at Devil's Liquor if Cedriceto sent me? Mm-hmm. All the way from California.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
If we're rolling in there in Arizona,
If I'm rolling in from all the way from Cali, can I get a discount? Devil's Liquor. And the other one,
book it, B Will.
B Will, if you're listening,
Book it.
book it with Devil's Liquor. And also, can we get a discount from the Stretch Place, Longevity Lab? That's what he said.
Pause. I'm trying to get stretched out of.
Can I get
discounted
stretched?
Pause.
Can you stretch me?
At a discounted price.
At a discounted price? Fuck. All right. Let Frank, can you just let B Will finish? That's what she said.
But Cam and her team down there, they're awesome. Yeah, man. No, I was actually thinking about, I don't want to call it a gap, but it's a discipline gap between, when we played or even before us, depending on how old you are, to, I would say the under 25-year-olds. So actually the under 26, because I feel like even some 26-year-olds can fall in that. Like when I was in junior college, when I was at Mesa, for example, we had this thing during the fall that the head coach, for a lot of things that he was very strategic about what he did to weed out a lot of the guys who didn't really be there, who didn't really want to be there. Now you see these junior college teams and they got like 30 kids on the fucking roster and half of them are just playing grab ass and just dicking around, and not to fault them. They're just there to shoot content and be the chirper. At least when I played, we didn't have that. You had 18 to 20 guys on the team and they were playing or they had a role. Nobody was just sitting around. And again, going back to like Mesa Community College, for example, one thing that Sorelli did to kind of weed out all those other guys that didn't want to be there is during the fall, we ran a 6-minute mile every Tuesday. And Wednesday, Thursday after that mile on Tuesday, we would do an inter squad scrimmage, and that's how he would essentially gauge everyone's ability and performance. We didn't do a lot of like drill.
Oh, my bad.
Drill work because he's trying to cut the team down. So if you did not make your mile in 6 minutes or under, you did not get to play in the inter squad, and you had to run it again every day that week until you made it. Obviously, some guys that didn't make it and never got to play, they didn't make the team because they didn't get an opportunity to showcase their stuff. And some guys just, quit themselves because they were like, oh, it's too fucking hard. Thinking back at it, I'm like, no, it was more about mental toughness than anything. Because think about it, you're 18, 19 years old, you're in the best shape of your life. And I mean, I know I was. Running a 6-minute mile really wasn't that hard. I think I was getting in like 5:50, 5:45. Yeah, you're tired after because you're exerting a lot of energy, but like physically it's very doable. And I feel like, we need more of that in today's, not just junior college level, but high school level. I think it's gotten away from, you're building up young men to be ready for the world. And I think it's gotten away from that to, well, let me just hit my velo numbers and let me hit my exit velocity numbers and I'm going to get drafted. You know, like, yeah, don't get me wrong, people did care about getting drafted, but it, like, for the coaches at least, it was more so, you know, we gotta mold these kids into men. What do you guys think?
First of all, fuck them kids. Second, this reminds me of like Mortal Kombat. Test your might. You know what I'm talking about, Frank?
It starts with the techno music after,
Yeah, the techno music.
or house music, whatever.
Yeah, I like the idea of buying in. Like you got to buy in. You know, it's kind of like a CrossFit reference. Like the buy-in is 50 double unders. Well, for them, the buy-in to play in the game.
We both went to Valley. Remember what they used to make you do at Valley?
No.
So when I was at Valley, and maybe this is where you jog your memory,
Okay.
there's, 40, 50 guys out there trying to try out for the team?
Yep.
Right. Maybe 60 even sometimes. Probably depending on the years and how much interest is there. I remember having a run until pretty much certain fools puked. Thank God I never puked. But you had to run it under a certain amount of time, and I think it was like pole to pole. So you'd go like pole to pole, back and forth, boom, boom, boom. But you had to run all of those within a certain time limit.
Right.
And you ran that every day.
Yeah.
And that shit used to fucking suck.
I probably did that.
And it was at the cusp of like late summer, early fall, when it's like sometimes gets its hottest before it gets cool. It cools down.
Yeah.
And we're out there, dude. And we're just like running for days, just running until people started quitting. They're like, no, I'm not trying to do this. Fuck all that. So certain people do fall off by the wayside. They can't make every practice for whatever reason. But I remember thinking a couple times, like, dude, I'm gonna die. Like I'm like just running my ass off for like. So I mean, and then
People die, man. It happens.
And going into that summer, I gained the freshman 15. Like, you know, where you're just like fucking around all summer and just eating and like just not giving a fuck. Mm-hmm. So I was roughly probably like 215, 220, probably a little bit more.
Yeah.
But I could run a 5.5 minute mile.
Fucking fat piece of shit, Frank.
But I could run a 5.5 minute mile. So it's like my weightlifting probably needed to be better. I'd probably been a unit if I was like lifting seriously.
Yeah.
Because there's some dudes on the team that were lifting serious, and those fools were like massive. So I think if I would have took it seriously, and I think that's the biggest detriment in my collegiate and high school career.
If you could redo something,
If I could redo it, I would just work a little bit harder in the weight room and work a little harder at being quick because it does matter. Your athleticism does matter, especially when you watch. And you know, I'm a big fan of.
He's going for speed.
He's going. No, but
he's all alone.
Alone in the time of
need.
But it's like, it's just one of those things where, if you think about it, damn, if I was that much faster, if I was that much stronger, like how much farther could I gone? I'm not thinking I would have gone pro, but like it would have been nice to get shit paid for.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think that's something that we kind of do stray away from. And I think it's a combination of resources and a combination of like limited time, right? Because with daylight savings and all this other stuff, like we just went through it, right? So we gain an hour, or we lose an hour.
We lost an hour,
but we gain an hour of daylight, right, or something like that.
Yeah.
So you have more time to do stuff because obviously you have to be able to see the ball.
I could do shit in the dark, Frank.
You can, but like at the end of the day, it's like, while you have the time as a coach and being an assistant, an hour extra of daylight means a lot when you're trying to get shit done.
Oh yeah.
So
especially when you got them kids.
And right now we're going through
punk ass kids.
And we're going through that, and I'll just speak from experience. It's like we have a lot of kids that are just used to getting a start on a varsity game because we're supremely young. I think we started like 6 sophomores, a senior, 2 seniors, and nothing but sophomores, 2 seniors.
Yeah.
So some of these kids think like shit's sweet, and they're like, oh yeah, like we're gonna get to play, we're gonna get to do this, we're gonna get to do that, and they think it's like the little league experience. And B-Will's not wrong. Like we just need to start running. I've had pitchers in the program not be able to get past the 3rd inning because their cardio's ass.
Right. All they do is lift.
And even then, they don't lift.
All they do is lift, no matter what.
The only thing they lift is a fucking candy into their mouth because they're fucking like unathletic.
Yeah.
slow, and then they think they're like God's gift to like
They're little fat pieces of shit.
pretty much. And then that's kind of like where we're at. We're just like we're on the. I think we're in the perfect moment though, where like a lot of the people that have their kids in high school ball right now are the same age as myself and the head coach where I'm at.
Yeah.
So it's like when I go off, I think they remember how it was when people used to like do that. When people used to reprimand people and hold them accountable.
Yeah.
It's not in the better programs in the country and the state.
Damn, Mexico just lost a no-hitter, bro. Fuck. I was paying attention to that shit. Positioning, bro. Positioning.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
He did the right thing, though.
Look at that shit. Damn.
Being later has never been so efficient.
Yeah.
Because he was
If
late
he was
on
just
that.
playing normal. It's right to him.
Yeah, right to him. But, yeah, I think it's just like one of those things. I think if you follow the guidance of some of the better programs or the programs with more resources, they have those luxuries. But I absolutely agree. I think we went away from some of the stuff, and I think when you lack the resources, you have to do the basics better. You have to be able to run.
Yeah.
You have to be able to withstand the environment. So if you're like one of those people that's like, oh, or one of these kids are like, hey, like, I'm tired. I'm like, so? You're supposed to be tired.
Yeah.
You're out here running around all day.
Right.
Like, you expect me just to give you a water break and then let you go sit down and like,
Yeah, fuck that.
Unless it's a medical emergency, like, you need to get back out there and keep working.
Right.
Because we're nowhere near good enough to just be taking time off or thinking that we need to sit down for like an hour out of practice or go visit the trainer and be bullshitting. Because you remember those people too.
Oh, yeah.
They would go to the trainer and get STEM and they would just sit there just bullshitting. And back then, I don't know if you remember, but like the trainer was kind of attractive. So a lot of the younger guys would just be
Oh, yeah. They're just in there fucking around.
yeah.
Well, shit, man. Shout out B-Will for the awesome.
Play Jesse so we can get out of here.
Ultimately, like, I'll just wrap it up with like, these fucking kids gotta test their might. They gotta test their might. You know, they ain't worth a lick. So, yeah, man. Everything that you said, I agree with.
Yeah, I think it's just gotta put the work in, and if you're not willing to put the work in, then you shouldn't be.
Then
playing.
go fuck off. Then you're gonna end up in the fucking Sunday leagues, little bit. You little band. Little bands. All right, let's wrap it up with Jesse's SOS. B-Will, thank you. Appreciate it. As always. It wasn't really a story time, but it was. All right. Jesse.
I know Boski's over there holding it down and sitting to his left. That big mouth, big lipped, breathing, rocking back on that chair as that chair's clinging for dear life, saying, please, Lord, stop. Take my life now.
Pretty
Just
accurate.
end it.
Pretty accurate.
Frank the Tank holding it down over there. Just want to say thank you, boys, for the morning game. It was windy. It was stupid. I can't believe
It sucked cock.
it was just stupid. That's all I got to say. Other than that, sorry I had to bail in the last inning, guys. But I want to say congrats to Ben
To Ben's.
and the Moonshots over there for getting the championship dub. That's what I'm talking about. Kyle on the mound. CG, absolute dog. What can I say, man? That guy's amazing. And
Daddy.
there's only one way to celebrate a championship.
You who shower?
No, no
No.
championship shorts.
No championship
Right
shorts,
now,
Frank.
Heifer's a little too big. Can't fit in those shorts right now.
The thighs, not the penis.
I was going to say, wouldn't you want to be a little too big in the championship shorts?
That's how he's saying it.
Can't celebrate
I'm just clarifying.
with a celebratory victory of a Yoo-hoo shower. That's right.
I told you.
Great job, Moonshots.
You can
What
hear
I
the
will say.
water running in the
Enjoy it now.
that fountain of
The season
chocolatey
starts back up
goodness.
again.
Trying to clean his
It's
pants.
time to go to war, boys. Heifer out. Time for me to wash this Yoo-hoo off.
Man, I ain't trying to go to work. You said time to go to work, boys. I ain't trying to go to work, man. Fuck that.
Fuck work.
Fuck work. The working man is a sucker, Frank. You know this. I know this. Ooh. I apologize for that. But yeah, man. Congrats to the Moonshots.
Yeah, congrats to Moonshots. Those are my guys.
I needed some.
One of these days I'll get out there, even if it's not to play, just to watch a game.
Yeah,
I have to get out there eventually somehow.
I've played on the Moonshots.
I haven't.
Frank, I'm wearing my Moonshot.
Well, I've played for the Moonshots in a tournament. Yes.
I played for the Moonshots first.
Yeah, and I played second, and I won.
And we lost. Our tournament was harder.
Our tournament was harder.
It was harder. Pause.
Well, we won what we were
Was that a
supposed
pause?
to win. If we're gonna phrase it that way.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Fair enough. I respect it. Congrats to the Shots. Not too much Sunday League stuff today, right?
Nah, not really. We tried to stay off.
It was WBC heavy, SOS heavy, ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it, man. I got nothing, Frankie. I got nothing.
I think I'm good too.
Yep. I struck out twice today. Did not go for the hat trick, but today for me it was SIENTATE twice.
I got a questionable hit, and then I went 3 for 3 on walks.
I also got a questionable hit. I got a questionable double.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I'll take it, man. This baseball, sometimes it just
Works out that way.
works out a little funny, you know. Especially when your own peeps got the scorebook.
Yeah.
It works out a little funny.
Be the home team next time.
I mean, that's not up to anyone really, other than the league.
Yeah, but whatever.
Yeah.
It's not my problem.
No, it's nobody's problem. You know, the only thing that's your problem, Frank, is the loss. That is your problem, indeed.
It's my fault for sure.
If it's your problem, it's my problem.
It's my fault for sure.
You lost the game all by yourself, bro.
For sure.
You can't catch baseballs. You can't hit baseballs. You can't throw baseballs. All your fault.
I'm all balls.
You just balls. Frank's hot as balls. Are you hot as balls? No.
Lukewarm, at best.
Well, let's cool off those lukewarm balls with a couple more beers downstairs because I'm fucking done with this episode. The baseball classic is on. The World Baseball Classic. Mexico's up 11-0 in the fifth, bottom of the fifth. They're about to mercy these motherfuckers.
Low key.
Low key, yeah, they're about to mercy. Because apparently there's a fucking mercy rule in this
Yeah,
shit.
pull play, yeah. 7 innings.
Well, there you go, man. Thank you to everybody tuning in, lending us your fucking ears. Frank, the culture would like to thank you for lending them your fucking voice.
In time.
Your fucking, your thoughts, your thought process, all your opinions and
I think
shit.
we got a little bit distracted today, but I think it was a good episode overall.
Definitely, man.
Mid
when you got much to go off of and you go to 2 hours, almost 3 hours.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Not bad, man. I ain't got nothing else, man. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. Thank you, Frank, for giving us your time.
You're welcome.
And that's it, man.
Nice.
You fucking loser.
You're a fucking loser.
I'm with you. I'm a loser too.
You
bro.
K'd more times today, so you're a bigger loser.
Fair enough. I accept.
Total bases, though? How many you got?
I hit a ground rule double and a questionable single.
So you got 3. I got 4.
Oh, the walks don't count as total bases.
It's a base, right?
That's a good question.
We'd have to look it
That's
up.
a
But
good
that's a question for next time.
That's a question for next time. Jesse, book that question for next time if you're listening. With that being said, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's go watch a little bit more baseball. Until next time, I hope your team wins. And if we're playing you, I hope your team does not win.
I hope it loses. Loses.
And if you're a loser, you still got to bring your umpire fees. Frank, how much are your umpire fees?
$5.
$5. Let's get the fuck out of here. We'll catch you on the next one for 253. Peace.